Hello and welcome to the latest episode 5, I think. I don't know. Get Off My Lawn, where these three old coots talk pop culture and stuff. Sorry for the delay. Styx was having some technical difficulties. He could hear we could hear him. He could not hear us. So
that is correct.
But I think we got it all. I think we got it figured out now. So we got a good show tonight. See, what are we going to do tonight? We're going to be talking comic artists who draw those sexy covers. I'm going to see if I can tee up Dom for a couple of hilarious rants. We'll see how that works.
Oh yeah.
We're going to be talking naked comic books, and in case the thumbnail tricked you, we're not talking about naked women on comic books. We're talking about comic books that don't have their covers, and are they worth purchasing, and can you live with it? You know, if you got OCD or whatever. So, all right, we are going to hit the intro once I find that little button, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back. So how's it going this week, fellas?
Good. You're freshly back from Fan Expo, Philadelphia. Good. Had a good show.
You're covered?
Man. Good food. I ate a lot.
Has your pocketbook recovered?
That's always good.
You know what? To be honest with you, I didn't spend a lot. You know, actually, I was supposed to spend on my wife. I told my wife, I said, she didn't have to spend anything. But guess what happened? He wound up spending on me. She wound up spending on me. So she wound up,
so much.
Yeah, she got me a couple of autos that I were online for. You know, Saturday was basically the day I stood online for hours to get these autographs. So I'll show everybody later what I got.
You wanted? Yeah, you show them. You've already. It was the same ones you showed on Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
With the edition, I got a couple of other. You know,
Okay.
I got the Star.
Hey, we might have a special guest tonight. Dom's brother, Geekstronomy, may be joining us. He wants to promote a giveaway that he's doing, so he's going to pop on whenever he's ready, and he's going to hang out as long as he likes. So look forward to meeting Dom's older brother.
Older brother.
All right.
So,
Styx, what's going on with you? Anything?
My year is starting to ramp down, and summer vacation is upon me. I've got about 8 more days left of school, and then I got to find something to do during the summer. So we'll see how that goes. But everything else is pretty good.
You're gonna be doing some more whatnot sales.
I got to sell everything. Everything's got to go.
Speaking of whatnot, so Styx knows this already. I've been approved to sell on. I got my whatnot seller's approval. I just have to watch some. I don't know. Go to some seminar or something. I don't know. Where they're going to try to sell me some timeshare in
Boca Raton.
I was going to say in scenic New York. It's not so scenic this right now, is it?
Yeah.
How's the air quality for you? You and your wife okay there? Well, actually, you're not in New York, are you? Well,
I'm in upstate New York. Yeah,
upstate.
We had a couple days of we had a couple days of yellow air, so it was not pretty.
Was crazy. Let's put it this way: people, you think that people wouldn't panic here in New York City after going through COVID. People were like going crazy. Oh my God! And I just saying the world's coming to an end. The world is gonna bounce into a black hole. Yay! It was like Dune. It was like Dune, Blade Runner 2049. They had all these memes with Godzilla in it, zombies. It was like it was just nuts. It was a wild time.
When I woke up, what was it, Monday or Tuesday? That was the first day. I mean, the sky was literally yellow, like a banana yellow, like that eerie orange yellow. And apocalyptic is the word for it, because that's exactly what it looked like.
But it really looked more orange than anything else. It was like really crazy. It was like, so people were saying Mustafar, Tatooine. Everything.
Yeah.
But it was nuts.
Yeah, the seventh seal of hell opened up. And
the only thing is my wife
Well,
allergies. Me and my wife wound up getting some headaches. Was the other night we got a headache. She got a bad headache because couldn't breathe. Her allergies were acting up and just hard to breathe. So she wound up wearing a mask again for a couple of days because
I heard people are masking up.
My throat was scratchy, hurting a little bit, but I carried on. I'm not wearing a friggin' mask anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You filled your mask wearing quota for a lifetime.
If I'm not recruiting to Cobra, I'm not wearing a mask anymore.
I will say this: if there was ever a need for a mask, the last couple of days were the need for a mask.
This is it.
Yeah.
All right, let's say hello to some of the viewers in the chat. GT Comic. As much as I say read that, I should have it down. Number one again, second week in a row, he's back on top. Thanks to GT for joining us again this week.
The man across the
Lonnie's
pond
here with the Rascal. Have a great show. Styx rules. King Dom is the man. Jedi is the nicest person in the galaxy. Star Wars. Star Wars comics suck. Yeah. Ooh. And this show is a little better. So we're a little better than suck.
Hey, listen.
Thanks, Ronnie.
I don't blame you that they do suck, but I missed out in that damn 1 in 25 Star Wars 35.
Well, I've heard you're not really missing out. I don't think.
Yeah, I know.
Wait.
Listen, I like the FOMO to get me once in a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Once in a while.
You need to get the FOMO. You need to not get the FOMO this one. It'll be available soon.
Next week.
Styx.
What's
up, Jedi
next
and
week
Dom?
is going to be a comic, so that comes out next week. So there'll be a lot of FOMO next week.
Oh, that's just me. Let's see what we got. Ed's gonna miss. Catch us on the replay. Ed, we appreciate you dropping in for the algorithm.
Thank you, Ed.
GT, Ronnie, Astro, how are the gentlemen doing? Won't be the same without you, Ed. Well, it's never the same. We're glad Jeffrey is here because Jeffrey always provides some good comments. Tyson, happy Friday back at you. Glad Tyson is here. And I'll see if I miss anybody. And Jedi Jr., he's actually in the next room this week. He's not all the way in Tennessee. He's actually in the next room right now. So
Tennessee.
All
right. So Dom, were you going to say something, Dom?
I was going to say we got to congratulate. I know we're part of it, but we have to congratulate. Pete, our boss.
I saw that.
Very
100,000 viewed hours on Rennavision. So yeah, and we appreciate. Pete appreciates it. Obviously, we all help out because we enjoy it, but ain't none of it happening without the viewers. So thanks to the viewers for logging all those hours. So
and there's a lot of hours, I can say. Jeez.
Yeah. Well, I know I help a lot when I watch a show and I fall asleep, and that just goes to the next show and the next show and the next show.
So Dom, this is probably the first time Dom hopped in and says, "I got nothing to open.
No packages open.
I am going to do my best to fill his shoes." I actually have a special thing to show tonight, all the way from Astro Land, or all the way from Astro. What do we got? So this did come in the mail. This thing, the Star Wars Insider. So back during, remember I talked a couple of weeks ago, they had that Whatnot Slab-tacular, Slab Mania, whatever.
You're going to go for the prices.
Pretty much all weekend.
Yeah.
Well, in addition to buying some stuff, which is still trickling in, I actually won a couple of giveaways, and that does not happen very often at all. So I actually got a couple of giveaways to show off. So this giveaway is from Steve Ferguson. I can't remember what the name of the channel was. But the giveaway is Miles Morales. It's got a $15 sticker on it. I don't know what that means, but Miles Morales Spider-Man #5.
Oh, that's a cool cover. I like that.
Yeah, it is a cool cover. I like the cover a lot.
Yeah.
So that was a freebie for a free giveaway that I won.
Very nice.
And I won 2 giveaways that weekend. The other one is from, who's the other one from? Sleeping Giant, which I think he's a pretty big whatnot.
He's been on for a while.
He sent me some stickers too.
Hmm.
You guys have, this is, I'm assuming this is a Ninja Turtles something.
Oh,
Yeah.
Usagi Yojimbo.
Oh, that's a cool version cover.
Yeah.
It's it looks like some sort of con, and it's got a bunch of, so it's an exclusive, obviously. But yeah, I don't know. Probably not something I would have bought myself, but so I picked it up. All right, so this is the big thing. So earlier this week, I hit up Astro, and you know, Astro does a lot of remarks. He'll take comics and he'll do remarks on it. He'll take the one where he kind of paints the skull inside the Spider-Man, and he's done it with some other things too. Well, one of the other things, and Tom, you may have the Boba Fett of this. If you don't have it, I don't know who does, but he does the 8 billion genie. Yeah. Do you have the Boba Fett for that?
Boba Fett, yeah.
Okay, so I hit him up and I said, "Hey man, you got any more of those 6 million genies? Because I got an idea. I want you to do something for me." He says, "Yeah, man. What's the deal?" So I said, I want a C-3PO one, but instead of it saying 8 billion genies or whatever, I want it to say 6 million forms of communication. And Astro came through.
Oh, that's awesome. There you go.
It's crazy. They did a lot of detail in the wiring.
Wow. Very nice.
Really cool. I like that.
Super cool. Astro's in the chat, so take a bow, Astro. You knocked it out of the park. This is really, really cool.
Yeah, well done, Astro.
Well done.
Well
He
done.
did a great job on the Boba Fett one for me that he made for me. Yeah.
Yeah, Astro is in there. I told him we were going to be debuting it tonight. He was wanting to post it on IG, and I said, well, let's just hang on, man, because I want to debut it on the show. And you'll be seeing it on his IG, I think. Like I said, he killed it. He really did. All right, we got some more folks popping in. BK is here. Dom is. I may be paying the price for Dom's dieting tips because I got blamed for being the instigator, egging him on.
Oh, come on, that was an awesome show. Listen, you had a great time.
I may be paying the toll on that. AOA is here. What's up, AOA? Thanks for being here. All right. So let's get on with the news. Like I said, we got a lot of stuff to cover tonight, and let's get it rolling.
All right.
Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay. Throw it up there.
Oh, what's up there?
It is?
You'll see it.
All right. Let me look at my TV. Superman Legacy in-person screen tests loom. Warner Brothers, James Gunn get closer to finding their Lois and Clark, or Clark and Lois. These are the people that they have. I did have some words up there, so I knew their names. I don't have my phone. So you got the guy that played Beast, a couple other guys. Those 3 girls, I don't remember their names. I thought I had.
Yeah, I don't know any of their names, but so if you ask the question, which combo do I like? I'm going to go with C and D.
C and D.
Yeah, those first 2 guys don't even look like Superman.
No. B looks like a Guido. He looks like he wants to be in a mob movie, like like he's gonna be a skinny mob boss. Hey.
Yes. C and D, I think for me,
I'm not necessarily crazy about it either, Astro. I'm just, from the choice given, I'm going to go C and D, and I don't know any of them. of them.
Yeah.
C and E, Tyson says.
Yeah, C and E. C and E for me.
You're C and E also?
Yeah. He's got that square jaw like Superman probably should have, and he can color up his hair. I think he'll be fine. If that's the ultimate 3 that they're going to go with, unless somebody swoops in.
whoever F is, I mean, obviously, have we ever had a blonde Lois Lane? I don't know.
They might color her hair. They might color her
color
hair.
her hair.
She become a brunette.
Well, what's her name was redhead, wasn't she? The one from Man of Steel. She was a redhead, so I don't think the hair color matters.
All right.
All right, next. Transformers Rise of the Beast looks to set up 153 million worldwide. But of course, Into the Spider-Verse is standing in its way here in the States. They did say that the pre-sales for Rise of the Beast were 2.5 times better than Shazam. Go figure. They're both Spider-Man and Transformers are looking at a 50 million weekend take. So I don't know who's going to come out on top there. It might be Spider-Man again.
Did Transformers open this weekend?
Yeah,
it opens today.
Oh shit! I didn't know that.
Well, actually, yesterday was a.
We're just now going to see.
They had a pre-show yesterday. Yeah.
Pre-show yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But technically, Friday, Saturday, Sunday are there. Yeah. So
right.
And then next weekend is Indiana Jones, right? Or Flash.
Yeah.
Oh, Indiana Jones the following weekend. So. The projection is 70 million, so we'll see. I don't know if it'll beat Spidey. They might be neck and neck by the end of the weekend.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's put it this way: with this Transformers, I do advise everybody to stay for the end credit.
Okay.
You've seen it already, Dom?
If I know the end credit already, and if you are a fan, you would definitely stay. It's going to be worth it.
All right.
Because we are definitely getting into something. I think I don't know if you because Pete sent something over to us to do in the news.
I didn't add that. I don't know if. I
don't know if you want to because it's a big book that's actually coming out. A big book that's coming out next week from Image Comics. So.
All right. Next. So here's my obligatory Doctor Who slide. Good Omens Season 2. We released a trailer this week. Of course, you got Michael Sheen, David Tennant, who was the Doctor, and John Hamm joining the fun this season for Good Omens. I don't know if you guys.
Season was pretty good.
I liked the first season. I thought it was really good. Jedi, did you ever?
Didn't you see like the first season came out a long time ago?
First season came out. Yeah, it was like right during COVID.
During COVID, right?
Yeah, 20.
Everything seemed so long with COVID, like all the shows that.
Yeah, it's been a while since for this to be in development. Jedi, have you ever seen Good Omens? It's on,
I have not. No, I think I tried. I tried watching that, and I did not.
Didn't make it.
Didn't make it. Yeah.
Okay. All right, and then Bonnie Langford set to reprise her role as Melanie Bush in the upcoming season of Doctor Who with Ncuti Gatwa, the 15th Doctor. So I'm kind of impressed that they're going to bring her back. She's an old companion from the 80s. We'll be glad to have her back. She was she's a good actress. So that's my Doctor Who slide for the day. Next slide.
All right.
All right. Next slide. All right. Across the Spider-Verse, they said they had a couple of last-minute live-action shoots that they did. So there was I don't want to spoil too much, but the 2 live-action shots, actually maybe 3, where they added in the 10th to 11th hour to beef up the show.
Well, did you see the little? I sent over a little slide, the Lego Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, it's coming up.
Oh, okay, guys, want to make sure.
Coming up.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yep. No, you're fine. And they also said they were also talking in this article about the Indian Spider-Man here, how he had been written and they didn't like the way it came out, so they had to get some Indian writers in to write him better. You can make him more of a spiritual character, like an Indian would be. So I thought that was
I'm still
yeah.
We're seeing this tomorrow, so don't go into any spoilers.
I'm trying not to. I don't think I spoiled too much for you, but
the guy who
it's been hard. It has been hard. I was talking to my son about this. It has been very hard to avoid spoilers.
Oh yeah, it's all over the place.
Yeah. Once the internet came around,
I think more so than any other new movie that hit the theater in recent memory, it has been almost impossible to avoid.
This movie has had a lot of buzz, and it's a lot of people talking about it. So I'm not surprised. I mean, it's the internet. I mean, spoilers are out there anyways. But when you got a really hyped movie like this, where everyone's going to see it,
I'm not even talking about the internet, man. I was at the office earlier this week, and just walking through the passageway in the office. People are talking about it. You're just like earmuffs.
Going on Friday, going on Saturday, whatever. Yeah. So.
All right, we're going to go back real quick because AOA, I don't know if this is a serious question or not, but he's making us go back to this. Who played Doctor Who? Who played Doctor?
David Tennant did. He was the 10th Doctor, and he's coming back to play the 14th Doctor in the new season. The special's coming up here in November. So, yeah, David Tennant, the one in the black suit. Thank you, AOA. I appreciate that question.
All right, this is what Don was talking about.
Yep. So Spider-Man, the spoilers, earmuffs. There is a Lego scene in the movie. Not a huge scene, but they had it where it was this 14-year-old, I guess, does either TikToks or YouTube videos. I think it said YouTube video. I think doing like Lego dioramas and action poses. So they hired him to do it for the movie, or at least oversee it, I suppose. So I think that's I think that's great.
That's that's very cool.
Yeah, young creators, especially in the teens, that's where your creativity is coming from. A lot of these young kids,
our next let's see, he's 14, so he's a teenager. I was gonna say our next teenage YouTube millionaire is probably what we're looking at here.
Well, after this, I'm sure he'll bump his followers up. So
yeah, good for him.
That'll help. So yeah, absolutely. And then next, so Elemental comes out next weekend with the Flash, and I guess the question here is, how do you think it's going to do faring against the Flash? Most Marvel films, I guess, average about $50 million.
Well, listen. As of right now,
you meant DC, right?
Disney. I think the Flash is going to beat it because Disney's been on a spiral. The Little Mermaid sunk. No pun intended. The second week, really bad. So I don't know. Disney's in a problem now. That hopefully we talk about it on Sunday about Disney. And
this kind of harkens back to like during the pandemic when they had like Soul and
Soul was great.
But they delegated it to Disney Plus, didn't give it a chance. I mean, I know it was the pandemic and whatever, but these movies are made for the theater.
You know what it is? Look, all kidding aside, the pandemic really knocked out a lot of things, and movie theaters closed down and stuff like that. People didn't want to see it. But you know what? If you're a company and you have a movie that you think is going to be a big movie, just hold it off. And try to put something in its place. I'm not looking. Yeah. I'm no billion-dollar corporation. If I was a billion-dollar corporation, I would have my man cave. All my stuff. Right. But,
I think the question is, how long do you sit on it? And now, good for this one. I mean, obviously post-pandemic. I think it'll be okay because it's a kids' movie. I don't think a lot of kids are going to go see The Flash.
Yeah, but I actually think
parents want to go during the day and take them to see this.
I'm not a DC fan, a huge DC fan, but I actually think I want to go see Flash. Me and my wife.
Right. I'm interested.
I want to see this. I'll wait for this to come on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I'm not the target audience for Elemental. Obviously, if I do watch it, it will be when it hits the streaming services. Yeah. And I'm definitely going. I'm excited to see The Flash because I think, and it could just be 100% hype, this is hopefully. I know we kind of went through it with the Snyder cut and everything else, but so this may be just getting our hopes up for nothing. But I'm really hoping that this is the starting point for good DC movies. Is what I'm hoping, and it just kind of
anything better than what they've been putting out, right? I mean, so
Yeah.
the last two stinkers have been, stinkers. So I think Elemental will be doing okay. I don't know if it'll make 50 million at a debut, but I think overall, once its theatrical run is over, I think it'll have done okay for itself. So.
Cosmic think it's going to be huge.
Yeah.
Huge. It's going to be huge.
Huge, Tom. Huge. All right. Next.
Some bonus stories this week.
Yeah, we got some bonus stories. Yeah, absolutely. Both. Yeah. So Jurassic Park, the 30th anniversary 4K Blu-ray release is set to be released. Are you still buying physical media?
No, they actually just dropped a new Funko Pop of the Brontosauruses, like the 10-inch toy. So they're still putting out toys and stuff like that. And they have a new Transformer that came out too. Didn't you put the Transformer up there? They had the Jeep and the lizard with the friggin' little hoodie. Was it?
Yeah.
What is it called?
Are you talking to me, Tom?
Yeah. What's the other lizard? The
if you sent me something with watermarks all over it, I didn't use it. I already told you that.
Yeah, I know. Listen, I can't help it. There's so many stuff, some of the things that come out. That's watermarks.
Like that.
You gotta search.
That Funko Jurassic Park thing. Yeah, you're not gonna see it on the show because.
Well, the Funko Jurassic Park is from Entertainment Earth, so it was dropped by Entertainment Earth. But anyway.
Well then.
Yeah.
Then you should have gone to Entertainment Earth and gotten me a good picture, Dom.
I posted it. I sent it to you. I don't know. Hey, you know what? Give or take. Jurassic Park. I still like the first one. The first one was so.
To answer your question, I don't buy physical media anymore.
You don't buy it anymore? Even for the pretty pictures and the big book and the fancy new covers? No, doesn't get you. What about Star Wars? Do you buy Star Wars movies still? Like physical?
No.
Anything? Nothing. Okay.
Comics. I mean, comics.
Oh, comics. Yeah. And then our next one is General Mills is set to release a new monster cereal featuring Carmella Creeper.
Carmella Creeper?
Yeah, Carmella Creeper.
Wow. Listen. So you get rid of the werewolf and you get rid of freaking goddamn Blueberry and all that stuff like that, and you come out with a female.
Well, this is
apple cereal.
Now
apple cereal? It's gonna taste like shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be like Apple Jacks with. Yeah. To be fair, this is usually the time they start producing their cereal for Halloween. So.
VH tapes are the future.
Carmella Creeper.
I mean, they even had to give her a backstory where she's the long lost cousin of Frankenberry. I don't know.
She should be a
zombie. They gave her a backstory?
Yeah.
The long lost cousin of Frankenberry.
I wasn't reading.
Well, how come they couldn't do a zombie? Carmella the zombie,
I don't know. Well, I think she is a zombie, but they say she's a cousin to Frankenberry. I don't know why she would be, but whatever. That's what they said. It's canon now.
Yeah, I actually think that they finally have a female now for the line of men they have. You change the M&Ms to female, and now you're going to change the cereal to female. Okay, good. Well, here we go.
It's an interesting take. Whatever.
I'm not eating this, but
this cereal is not for me. It says apple already, so I'm out.
Yeah, this is a diabetic's dream.
Yeah, it's going to be sugar high. So I think that was it. I don't think I had anything else after that, did I? Yes, I did.
It's like a street of weed.
Marvel Comics announced a Predator versus Wolverine series. Promises to deliver on Bloody Battle. Hey, I'm all for that, I guess, for Wolverine.
I didn't know this
series.
When did this?
Written by Benjamin Percy. I'm not too familiar, and I don't know when it comes out. They don't think they give it a street date, but you got your artists of the year here: Greg Land, Andrea DeVito.
He was at the convention. Greg Land. I didn't get his autograph. Sucks. I like Greg Land too a lot.
Yeah, Ken Lashley, and then Kyle Zama. I think this is going to be a cool series. I think this will be a great series. I think This is the kind of the series that we wanted to get, right? When we heard that they were getting Aliens and Predator in the Marvel.
I still want to see Predator versus Boba Fett.
Predator versus, well, yeah. Heck, why
They'll
not?
I don't want to see that, Dom. I do not want to see that.
You don't want to see that? Come on, Boba Fett. The
greatest. Why would you want them to mix those, to cross those threads? Why would
because they're space. They're aliens. They're in space. It's a universe. Come on. No. You had Predator versus Superman and Batman.
I think there was a cartoon in Mad once that had that, but that was probably it.
Well, they had somebody made a bootleg copy. No, there was a bootleg copy of Boba Fett versus Predator that came out, and somebody had it online for $9.8, like $400 online. It was like a bootleg comic, which came out.
So, yeah, it was interesting. I'll probably pick this up. So.
All right, I added these, of course. I do this, or I do this.
I sent you
this. Oh, what is this?
Lizzo at Lizzo Beating, I guess is her IG or whatever, posted a video of herself and her own Mandalorian action figure. Now we're pretty sure that this is just a Hasbro custom gift to Lizzo from Jon Favreau because they've done that in the past.
Yeah.
But at least we hope it's just a one-time custom.
Yeah. Well,
but you know what? Good for her. She's for what I've seen, and the only reason I look is because obviously she was in Mandalorian, and she seems to be a pretty, at least I don't want to say big Star Wars fan, but she loves Star Wars. She seems to. So good. I got good for her.
I would too if they gave me a paycheck.
Look at BK said.
Yeah, if Favreau sent me this, I posted on. I've sent one of me. I posted on IG too. So.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Where's mine, Favreau?
Look at BK just put out on this thing. Dom, don't say a word. I'm not gonna. I'm the one that sent this over to.
Dom, I'm not gonna say what you told me off screen. I'm not gonna say it.
Listen,
here we go.
I already said it already. The worst piece of shit episode of Mando.
Oh, okay.
Black.
It wasn't good.
They should burn it. I do not like it.
At least they didn't.
I'm talking about what you said. I'm talking about when you said in the green room that if they were to produce these and make them available to Star Wars consumers, that it would probably cost 2 to 3 times the price of a regular sized 3 1/4.
Yes. Wait alone. Piece of shit. Get out of here.
But to be fair, you said both of them. You said
listen. This one right here wears clothes she shouldn't even wear. Fucking chaps with damn with freaking her panties and a fat ass showing. No way. Get out of here. Wear clothes that fit. No, no, please do not desecrate the damn bikini.
No. All right, okay. I think we know how you feel, Dom.
I'm sorry.
All right.
Remember, a chip, not the bag. A slice, not the pie. Please.
Slice, not the pie. Yeah. McFarlane. This is something else Dom sent me. So McFarlane signed licensing agreement with Blizzard Entertainment to develop collectible figures for Diablo, World of Warcraft, and the upcoming World of Warcraft Arclight Rumble franchise. I don't know. My sons are playing Diablo right now in the next room. So
the new one,
I know.
The Diablo with that. The commercial's pretty cool. I like the commercial.
Yeah.
I've watched some people play Diablo.
Working on a Cosmic. He is working on a suspension, but as usual, it's usually me that provokes him. So we're a tag team. Me and Dom are a tag team. I don't know what they'd call us if we were in the WWE. All right, so yeah, this is cool. So I figured this would cue Dom up to go on a McFarlane's better than Hasbro rant, but I'm sure we'll get that before the end of the show.
Yep, I'm just telling you, McFarlane toys are better than Hasbro. Well, they did. Did you put the other stuff on there? The down the road, something big that GI Joe that came out.
I didn't put that on there.
You did?
No. You can talk about it if you want to.
Oh, okay. Surprised. It got backed in one day.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. No, that is on there. That's on the. That's coming up. I didn't know what you meant. Yeah.
Yeah.
The hate mongers.
Hate mongers. That's pretty good.
Hate.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Listen, I can show some stuff that I did pick up if you want me to. We have on it.
Well, the year Styx can show some stuff if you want. We got a few minutes.
I didn't really have too many pickups. I had a couple things to show for one of the sections later on, so I'll hold off.
All right. Nam, you want to show something?
Yeah. So speaking about the Transformers, I was able to get autograph Optimus Prime by Peter Cullen at the con, and it's authentic. See the little sticker I got there. I got the card right there. It's underneath the box. But real humble guy. I thanked him for my childhood. Thanked him for bringing Optimus Prime to life, and he was very humble. Good guy. Waited online. That damn line was so chaotic. Let's put it this way. It was chaotic, and we waited. They started moving people over from one side to another, and then people started cutting in. And so it was like I was trying to tell the woman, listen, do me a favor. Keep an eye on the line. You got people cutting in. She goes, oh, my God, I'm a volunteer. I'm like, but you got to have some kind of control because people are just going in. And guess what I did?
Yeah.
I wound up becoming part of the problem. I cut everybody. Got up there first, got my autograph, and said, see ya. I ain't dealing with this shit.
So I have a story. So I don't think I've ever shared this story before. This was a long time ago, right? In the height of the Dog the Bounty Hunter popularity, right? So we were here in Hawaii. I was still active duty, but I was stationed here in Hawaii. And of course, the Dog show was shot here in Hawaii. And it was 4th of July, and the Dog was signing autographs at some festival, or they were doing on base at Pearl Harbor. So my kids were still little, right? My youngest one was probably in like the 3rd grade. He's growing now. So I wait, and my brother, I like Dog the Bounty Hunter, but my brother was a huge Dog the Bounty Hunter fan, loved him. And he's like, hey man, see if you can get his autograph for me. I was like, all right. Dom, I waited in line 3.5 hours.
Oof. Wow.
For the same reason, they had no line control. They were just letting people were jumping in, and you just, what can you do? You can't do anything about it. You have no authority except for say hey or whatever. And the line just seemed like it was getting long. Instead of getting closer, I seemed like I kept going back.
And that's what happened with the up in front with Peter Cullen. We were standing on line, and it felt like the line wasn't moving where we were standing.
Yeah.
And people were coming around. Like they had the VIPs. All right, you get the VIP. Of course, you go first before anybody else. So we were standing there and watched the people come across. All of a sudden, we seen some dude just pop in the line, come out of nowhere, pop in the line, and get his autograph and go. Like, yo, that guy. He's not even
no holding. Yeah, you see that a lot. I mean, you see it. So the end of the story goes, though, I waited in line 3.5 hours, and they got up to the Dog. This was in the blazing hot Hawaii sun too, and of course the Dog, they had him underneath the canopy and stuff like that. So I'm waiting, and just as I'm about to enter underneath the canopy, they closed the line right in front of me. They're like, hey, that's it. The Dog, and to the Dog's credit, he stayed like an hour and a half longer than he was supposed to. So this, I don't fault the Dog for any of this. He stayed a lot longer than he was scheduled to. And they closed the line right in front of me. But my little son, he's probably be embarrassing now I was telling the story. He just starts. He didn't even know the Dog. I guess he knew who the Dog was, but he just turned on the waterworks. He started crying.
Yeah, there you go.
I didn't even cue it. I didn't hey. He just he knew. He started crying. And my buddy, we did not meet the Dog, but a buddy of mine who's was working security. He was a chief in the Navy. He was working security. He's like, hey, I was like, yeah, they cut it off. He's like, hey, man, hang on just a second. So he actually went and got the whole Dog crew to sign one of the brochures for one of the the promo cards.
listening.
So
He's
I
nice.
didn't get to meet the dog, but you know the crazy thing is about this is the dog's son. I can't remember his name. His son, the one that had the long hair. He would take breaks. And the whole time I'm waiting in line, my two boys, who, like I said, my youngest was like 3rd grade. I think my oldest would have been like in 6th grade or whatever. They're over there drinking sodas with this guy in the little break area. So they're over there hanging out with these guys, not the dog, but like the son. Where I'm freaking sweating my nuts off in this freaking line. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, so they were taking pictures of them with them.
Well, listen, that's why I hate lines. That's why I don't like going to any, autographs. Like I said, the autograph stuff is.
I don't even know if the dog's still here, AOA. I don't know where he's at now.
I thought he passed. I thought, but I don't know.
No, his wife Beth died.
Oh, Beth died. Okay,
Yeah.
I knew someone died from that show.
My thing is that I kind of like turn around when it comes to the line, staying online.
Yes,
I hate it.
you did. Yes.
But like I said, it was a pretty good show. I got Shamik Moore's autograph too, who played the voice of Miles Morales in Spider-Verse. And this is really quick. If you wanna, I want to show you what his autograph looks like.
Oh, hey, you didn't tell me your brother is backstage, man. He's probably.
I didn't know.
He didn't tell
He
me.
didn't tell me. He didn't text me.
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but what the hell?
we hear you.
Damn,
Hey, so you sent me the link, and it says this is the link for tomorrow.
No.
I'll send you your text back.
We're gonna fight.
No. Because we got Pete text us yesterday. That's why. Okay.
And I'm like, okay, so what time do you go on tomorrow?
I said,
And then I'm outside playing with kittens.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Okay.
So I come in and I look at my phone, and it's like, where are you? Where are you? And it's like,
I
oh.
was texting him like crazy.
So I got a real funny story about lines.
Oh.
Years ago, I was at New York Comic Con, and Jim Butcher was there. He's the author of the Harry Dresden books. I don't know if you're familiar with them, but he had this long line, right? And I was talking to somebody else, making contacts with other publishing companies, and I turn around and I'm like, oh shit, you're Jim Butcher. And he's like, yeah. And he goes, you want an autograph? Yeah. So he pulls out a book, he signs it, I take the book, and I, go away. Now, meanwhile, first of all, I didn't pay for the book. Secondly, there was a line and a half, and I just roll off. And it's like, oops.
I see where Dom gets his.
Okay. Before we get anywhere, James.
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
Jedi Johnson, Jedi, and Styx. This is my brother, Geekstronomy.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Geekstronomy.
Nice to meet you.
Styx. James.
Yeah.
James.
Yes.
Will we just call you James? We
Yes, you can call me James.
Got
Geeky or
giggle fed in the back. Yeah. So,
Yeah, you call me James. It's funny because my family calls me Jimmy, which drives me crazy. But Eddie McClintock from Warehouse 13, he met me, and then like 2 months after he met me, he met Dom. So Eddie McClintock calls me Jimmy now, which drives me crazy. He did it in the middle of an interview, and I didn't even catch it.
So call him Jimmy.
No, don't,
His
please.
name is Jimmy.
For God's sake, don't call me Jimmy.
Hey, BK, I'm still active duty, dude. I didn't even have my beard back then. You wouldn't recognize me.
Nakia just said Jimmy.
Thank you, Nakia. Love you.
Love you too.
All right, so James is here.
Poor James had to grow up with Dom. Get out of here, man.
Yeah, poor James.
Go.
I don't know. So James is going to, of course, James, if you don't follow James already, follow him at Geekstronomy on IG.
.com.
Right?
Yes,
.com.
Geekstronomy.
Well, you're on, and IG is just Geekstronomy, right? And then you have a website, geekstronomy.com.
Yes. And we're also on Twitter too. And it's Geekstronomy on Twitter.
Okay. All right. So James is here. He's got, he's promoting a giveaway. So check him out. Go to his webpage and
this is the giveaway.
Promote your
$35 book.
thing.
Giveaway ends on the 14th.
Okay.
So
One
check him
person
out,
wins.
And I don't know. I just recently went to his website because Dom sent me the link. I didn't even be honest. I didn't know there was a website. I have been following Geekstronomy on IG for a while. So yeah, he posts stuff, pop culture stuff. So we never get our fill of pop culture. So check him out, give him a follow, and see what he's always just putting out information.
Yeah.
James, you want to give us an overview of your
I
whole?
want to know why he doesn't have pops behind him. I'm not used to actually seeing a.
Because pops are a waste of plastic.
Ooh.
Holy shit!
Yep.
Stop it!
Oh,
Stop
I told
that.
that to Sully at Toy Fair one year. Sully's like, so how many pops do you have? I said, I own two pops that were gifts. And I said, I think they're a waste of plastic. And Sully was shocked.
Yeah.
Sully was like, are you kidding me?
I can't imagine going to your place during the holidays. You guys
He didn't fall for that plastic crack addiction like I did.
No.
And
See, this is my addiction. It's like the Marvel Legends and the fully posable figures.
Holy shit, Dom! He opens the packages too.
Oh, I play with it. I do photography.
Come from the same loins. It's impossible.
Listen,
Different fathers.
If I wouldn't be in the predicament I'm in, I kept my toys in the packages growing up.
No, but yeah. So did Dom give you the big news? He's going to Toy Fair this year?
No, I didn't say anything.
Oh, you could get the news out there. You're going to Toy Fair, baby.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to Toy Fair. So New York Toy Fair 2023, I will be there in full Fet time. We'll be there, and October. And
are you guys going together? Is it going to be the brothers attacking Toy Fair?
Yes. Yeah. I've gotten him in the last. Well, Toy Fair hasn't been for the last 3 years, but for I think 6 years before that, Dominic was going with me every year.
AOA's promoting your channel, AOA.
And it's also in the description below the Pete put it in the video description. Man,
he's good, AOA. He's one of the best guys in the chat. Actually, better than BK. No, just
Oh, don't start.
All right. So James is going to hang out with us if he wants.
I
hope he does. Yeah, and we're going to keep rolling because we're 40. I feel like we're the tax show. We're 40-something minutes in, and we're just not getting past the news.
47 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, because Marco loves to talk before the show begins. That's why the tax show is so long.
So let's get this rolling.
Right.
So we decided we're going to talk about sexy cover girls this week, or good girls, or calendar girls, whatever they're called, and who draws them best. This was another. I learned a lot. It's really kind of fun in a way putting these slide decks together because I learned a lot because I don't know a lot about artists. I read the comics. I appreciate the art. Couldn't hardly tell you, with the exception of a handful of artists, who's drawing what. So I asked Pete was a big help for me trying to put together a list of artists who likes to draw the sexy chicks, and we're going to go through, and we're not really going to. I mean, you can judge them, you can rank them in your own head. We'll talk about it, maybe give you our favorites, but no sort of head-to-head combat going on between the artists. So Astro, James is older.
James is.
All right. First one, I think this is Pete's favorite. This is J. Scott Campbell.
Mm-hmm. Scott Campbell, love Campbell work.
Beautiful art.
Yeah.
He draws women fantastic, but when he draws the man, he doesn't. The fingers are too long, but women look fantastic when he draws.
And he has some iconic covers. I mean, like the Black Cat there with the biting into the pearls is a pretty iconic cover. The Mary Jane waiting on the couch is another one that's pretty iconic that you almost immediately recognize it when you see it as, okay, people like this cover.
Jedi, I apologize. The Mary Jane cover, they got a lot of controversy because people were complaining they were because she's in good shape and beautiful, and all the haters out there saying that women don't look like that. And that goes back to my rant. If you can't fit
Well,
it, don't wear it.
Well, of course, not all women look like that. I mean,
I know, but
Yeah.
but if you can't fit in it, don't wear it. Plain and simple.
well, they got the stretchy pants now, Dom. People can
Yeah.
fit into almost anything.
They can stretch things to oblivion now because that's how big some people are. Jesus Christ.
James is like, what the hell?
Welcome to our show, James.
Yeah, no, I had this conversation with Dom the other night for like 25 minutes. He went on his rant, and he's like, spandex should have a weight limit on it. It should say right there on it, okay, if you're more than this, you can't wear this. It's like, okay,
Hey,
whatever.
People are gonna hate me,
Ooh,
but
We love you.
I know they're gonna hate me.
folks think
Oh,
they're
that
saying
Grail.
Dom looks older than James. Yeah. I don't know.
I've been around the
I have
block.
to, I have to work with Dom. I gotta. Dom is spitting facts. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Yeah, these are J. Scott Campbell is I don't know, definitely top 5. If we were going to rank these folks, I think he'd definitely be top 5. Frank Cho, not to be confused with Derek Cho, who is another comic artist. And I learned when I was putting this together that Google doesn't always know the difference. So hopefully I got these kind of right at least. But Frank Cho likes to draw the hot chicks on comic covers. Jungle Girl, Avengers.
Yeah.
Frank Chow's good too. I like Jungle Girl when he draws Jungle Girl comics.
Yeah, he definitely accentuates them nicely, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Adam Hughes.
Adam Hughes. Oh,
Love Adam Hughes' work too.
Yeah.
I tell you what, that Pop Kills is like that is probably not his face is kind of look the same, but that Pop Kills is a super popular cover. They did did they do like a homage or something to that already?
They did a fully nude cover too.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Did they homage that? I wouldn't be surprised.
Either homaged it or second printed it or something, or I don't know, reprinted it. I thought that because this one got super expensive, super quick, and I think it's still pretty expensive, although I haven't looked recently.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was a second print now that I think about it.
I think they came out and
Or a different
feel the demand for this one. I think they did another print of it so that people could afford it again because this thing got crazy fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a lot of his Laura Croft.
Oh, great. There's another Cho. Okay.
Yeah, Derek, Michael.
Yeah, it does look like Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah. The Catwoman and the Fizzy Pop. They have that Jennifer.
Rick Horn is probably my favorite of the group. He's another one that does likes to do the girls on the covers.
I like that Scarlet.
I like the actually I think I ordered it. I don't know if I've gotten it yet. I ordered the Batman Who Laughs with Harley on it. I don't know if I've got it yet. I ordered a signed copy
From his whatnot.
Isn't that a homage? That's a homage cover too, right? Wasn't that from a horror flick? The girl's in the bed and the zombie with somebody in the background.
I think it's I think it's the first appearance of Swamp Thing.
Homage?
Oh, okay.
I think that's what it is. 52. House of Secrets. 52.
Was it House of Mysteries?
I think it's House of Secrets.
House of Secret. Okay.
Could be House of Mystery. House of something. Yeah, I think that's what that homaging.
Art Germ is super popular now. I mean, it seems like everybody's loving Art Germ.
Yeah, I think he's been popular for a long time, right?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just not paying attention because it seems like people are always hyping up Art Germ. It's like constantly Art Germ. Oh, we got an Art Germ, and people.
I have that Superwoman cover, the Supergirl cover.
Oh, with Cat.
The kitten.
I have that one.
Yeah. Well, he comes out with a lot of covers,
Yeah.
pretty frequently now.
Speaking about wait, if you go back to Scott Campbell, I just picked up issue 2 of Magnificent. Maleficent. I can't even say it.
Maleficent.
I'm not going all the way back to Scott Campbell.
they had a virgin cover done by Scott Campbell.
Yeah.
I got
Okay.
the first.
Art, see, when I first heard Art Germ, I didn't know is that his name, his or her name, or is like Prince? It's just Art Germ. I mean, do they have is that a last name? Is that
That's his last name? That's his last name.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's.
First, I'll be honest.
I think it's
this
Stan.
is how nuts I am. I was wondering if Art Germ was like AI or something. I'm like, why do they call it Art Germ? What is Art Germ?
Yeah.
That's a weird name.
Yeah.
So that's an actual person. I know that now, but anyway.
Yeah.
Not that
Yeah.
I just watched
Yeah.
it. But JJ, stop. Don't. Kendrick Lim. This one has sort of a dark,
More of a gothic, look.
Yeah.
Gothic to it. Yeah, it's cool. Of course, I like Vampirella.
Mhm.
Lady Death is good.
Yeah, that second one, that's Zatanna, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Satana.
Yeah.
Satana.
Who's the first one? What's the first one?
The first one's Draculina.
Okay.
I thought that was Unnatural or whatever. The Unnatural. I
Oh,
think that's Unnatural comic cover.
now that I looked at he's got ears and the pig nose. Yeah, that's a natural.
Will Jack, who I'm just now kind of learning that this guy's apparently getting popular now. I don't know how long he's been around, but
the Catwoman.
You can certainly see a style to Will Jack, though. He's certainly kind of softer colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Catwoman, I like the Catwoman cover. Really, that's a nice one.
Yeah. It's not bad. I mean, it looks like he drew the face last, though.
Carla Cohen.
Mm.
I don't know if I've heard
Carla
of
Cohen? Oh, yeah.
Cohen.
Wonder Woman. The Harley. Everybody loves drawing Harley.
Yeah. War Dance. I've never heard of War Dance.
Neither have I.
Souza Maki?
Yeah, this is the one that
Souza Mayika.
That Marco scene in when he was in Detroit at Detroit con. One of the cons he went to, and she was there. She's like a young girl that does this artwork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
James, you still with us?
Yeah, I'm still with you.
Yeah.
It's just I don't read comics, and I'm doing this on my phone, so the pictures are like that big.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I'm familiar with some of these guys, so I used to work in a comic store. So
I learned a lot putting this thing together. Lucio Perillo?
Lucio Perillo.
I see his name a lot. I guess.
Yeah, Perillo.
I like that Vampirella.
That's
I actually like the Mars Attacks Red Sonja.
that Dark Ages I showed you last
cool.
week. That's a Pearl.
Oh,
That's a Perillo. Okay.
that's a cool cover too. I have that. I think I have that. The Dark Ages.
Yeah.
Terry Dodson. You can almost spot a Dodson from.
Oh, I love Dodson.
away.
Another artist I like.
Mm-hmm.
But just such a distinct style. You just know it when you see it. You like. I mean, as little as I know about artists, when I see a Dodson, I usually recognize it just because.
Listen, I see a Dodson, I pick it up, just like Campbell. Anything with Campbell, I pick up.
Yeah, he's got a good style. I like him.
I like that Leia cover, the Princess Leia cover, a lot.
I have that one. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that one I have.
That's the Black Series, the figure they just made with that.
Yes.
That cover right there. Yeah, I have it over there someplace. I got the glasses.
Well, I'm telling you, the pictures are like that big. Can you go back to the layout? I want to see which one you're talking about.
Where's your computer?
Oh, I can't get the camera to work on my computer. I've tried. Wait, that might be. Oh no, that's not this. That's not the same one. Oops,
What?
I just dropped it.
Okay.
Give me a second. That's not the. That's not the same one, right? Let's see.
But that is
That rolled right into a great spot.
Where'd you guys go?
all over the place.
I've lost you, lads. I've lost you.
No, we see you.
We
All
see
right.
him.
We can see
There you go.
There you go.
All right. Yeah, no, that's all right. Is it this one?
Yeah, but it's not that cover. It's not that particular cover, but I think it's
okay.
Yeah, that's a
I mean,
Dawson
this
as well.
Yeah, it's the same character.
Yeah.
Or, I mean, same.
Is that the trait? Or that's the figure.
Yeah.
I mean, this figure is just amazing.
Take it out of the box, people.
Yeah, I mean, it's just beautiful.
He's doing it on purpose.
Even though this figure is a lot like the Natalie Portman figure that they did.
You think so?
In the white from
Attack
of the Clones. I mean, look at this. This is just beautiful.
Yeah.
Right there. Yeah, nice.
Where she's fighting in the Coliseum or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I wish it was a cloth cape, but it's not.
Yeah,
but I'm sorry. I've distracted. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
You're good.
Did we talk about Eric here? Kind of cool.
Basuda?
Basuda. Yeah.
Basuda?
They're pretty good. The
so Paul Green, I thought I've never heard of Paul Green before, and to be honest, he didn't have a lot of work. At least nothing I could find on Google with my Google Foo. But I just thought it was kind of cool. I guess he's done a lot of these cereal, these sexy cereal homages or something.
I like that. I want those cereal homages.
Yeah,
I
like
thought
the
those
mummy.
were pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was pretty neat.
We got to hunt them down, Jedi.
A lot of them. I just grabbed a handful, but
we're gonna have to grab a lot of them. We have to start looking at them.
That's all you needed, a handful.
Yeah, right.
I knew that was coming. As soon as I said it, I'm like, oh shit, I stepped into that. But yeah, I grabbed a few of these. But yeah, these are pretty cool. We got Van Chocula.
Yeah, I like these. I'm gonna look these up.
Trixies.
Spelled with a CK, and there's lots of. Just Google the guy, and that's pretty much all you'll see are these comic covers of. Like,
give it some time, and there'll be the new green zombie chick cereal.
Yeah, the one that you see, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll figure something out. He'll draw a sexy zombie. But yeah, I kind of like I don't have any of these. I just thought it was cool because this is really, with the exception of that second one in, everything I found was these little cereal homages from him. But that was a name Pete gave me, so I guess Pete was familiar with him at least.
Probably.
And then here's the OG of Good Girl comic covers. It seems like Dave Stevens. Sorry,
Dave Stevens.
Yeah, he was doing it way back when. Probably not, obviously not Golden Age, but this was when did these come out? 80s?
I like 80s,
80s, early 90s. I mean, he did some Betty Page art. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Betty Page.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did some Betty Page art that was amazing. I actually have a portfolio of that, which
I actually like that Vampirella. Her legs look amazing.
I've got a lot of his Alien Worlds ones. I didn't realize it was him until a couple years ago. I'm like, oh, no wonder I'm getting it.
I like the Airboy boy.
I've got the one. I'm not going to dig it out, but the one where the two girls are riding the rocket or whatever. That's
that one. Right? The dirty pair,
something like that. I have that in like a 9.4, I think. And I actually bought it because Pete had done one of his shows on comic artists like he does from time to time, and he showed it, and I was like, that's super cool. So I went out and looked.
Yeah, it was a Dan Parent homage.
What it was?
Yeah.
I'll have to dig that thing out.
It's a nice one.
All right, that is it for that, and I'm really looking forward to, and it's going to be at the end of the show, James. So unfortunately, you're going to have to stick with us. But when we go through collectibles, and because you're into toys, Dom's into toys, Styx is into toys, I'm kind of into toys. I want to hear all the opinions when we go through these collectibles. But before that, trivia time. Styx put together some trivia for us.
I got some quick trivia for us. Artist or series? So this is a quick 5-question quiz. Question number 1, and we might know this one already, but my soda pop cover brought all the boys to the internet. Who is it?
About milkshakes bring the boys to the yard. Or is that? Are you homaging that?
I am homaging that song. Yes.
All right. I like it.
Or
I like
a
it.
play on words.
Well, I think we're talking about the. Oh, no, hell, I've already forgotten the artist. The pop cover that we just talked about.
Adam Hughes.
Adam Hughes. Thank you.
Yeah.
Boom. Ooh,
Yep.
that's the naughty one.
Yeah, it's a naughty one. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey.
I'll censor it up for you.
Well, listen, we're gonna see Jennifer Lawrence in because that movie that's coming out. I can't wait to go see that movie.
I will tell you, it's hard to find these books and trying to get them on an internet that's like, you know, at a school. So they're all censored, I think, unless I got them off my phone. But yeah, Adam Hughes and his soda pop, Jennifer Lawrence.
Catching up with us.
There you go, and the next one.
That's my sexy talk. All right, next one. This is an undead book, but isn't for walking.
So this is usually some sexy covers, but it's an undead style book. But it's
Is that
not
the lady?
you know.
Lady Death?
Oh, is it zombie something?
Zombie girl. Zombie girl. Or zombie tramp.
God.
Oh.
Zombie tramp.
Oh,
No,
yeah, it's true.
it's not zombie tramp.
Oh, we'll have to go to the slide to find out. Anybody in the chat know it?
Zombie
Got
tramp.
anything?
Yeah, we got that.
Yeah, Double J said Vampirella. Oh, yeah, Joe Doolin said Zombie Tramp.
Well, you see, I say this. I've seen so many.
We freaking said zombie tramp, dude.
I know you did. I'm saying I'm waiting for the chat.
Oh.
Yeah,
I said zombie tramp too.
I forgot the rules that I made.
Rules, man, rules. All right, next one.
Follow the rules.
Chill out. This is in this Egyptian rest area and enjoy the view. Chill out in this Egyptian rest area and enjoy the view.
So it's going to be a play on the name of the company. I'll give you a hint.
All I can think of is Oasis, but
AOA agrees. AOA says Oasis.
Where is it?
All right.
Pharaoh's Lounge?
Pharaoh's
What
Lounge.
was that?
So, Pharaoh's Lounge does a lot of those naughty bit covers. I couldn't put any up on there because I would have been.
Is that the ones that do the Mandalorian, the Ahsoka books?
Yeah, they do like the Masters of the Universe ones, and they're
Oh, so
usually
it's like
pretty.
Xenoscope or whatever. Only not.
Yes, so, think more of like a Penthouse Forum type of art.
Ah.
They had the Boba Fett cover where they had the girl as Boba Fett thrown nude. And the helmet to the side. Want to get?
Yeah.
Gotta get that.
Yeah.
The Golden Age girls wore this.
Those, I figured they're throwing some Golden Age type stuff. So, if you think about Golden Age girls and what would they put on the covers?
I'm going to take a guess. I'm going to say
bondage.
I'm going to say red dresses.
Red dresses and bondage. The bondage covers.
Yeah, Joe says red dress. I agree. I think it's a red dress. That was like.
Sorry, Joe. Didn't mean to trick you there. Yeah. Yep.
Red dress and distress. Yep.
And bondage.
Good question. That's a good question.
The figure ropes.
And bondage. Yes.
And bondage. That's why I said bondage.
Yeah. All right. Next.
Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, I like
would
this
have
one.
loved this book if he were in the NRA.
Is it Pooh?
Is that unnatural? I mean, unnatural is kind of like a pig girl, right, or something. Is it unnatural? She's
Winnie the Pooh isn't a pig, though.
No.
Oh yeah, you're right. Damn, Piglet would have liked her.
Piglet.
Yeah, that would have been Piglet.
Winnie the Pooh would love this book if he were in the NRA.
Gun Honey?
Oh, Gun Honey. That's a good guess.
Yeah. And Joe said Gun Honey, so did Lord BK Brooklyn. And the answer is
Gun Honey.
Gun Honey.
What is that book about?
I have no clue.
Girls in bikinis with guns. There you go.
Pretty much.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah. What else is there, I guess? Yeah.
Well,
Lingerie
you know,
All
models.
the relatives back
Girls
in
that
Texas
fit in
that
their
would like that.
bikinis. Girls that fit in their bikinis.
Yeah.
With guns.
Guns and ammo. Yeah.
Be careful.
That's it.
There you go. All right.
All right, so we're about an hour in, which is when I think Marco wanted to hop in the chat on this one, and I told him about an hour in, so I don't know, and we're right on time, actually, so I don't know if Marco's actually in the chat or not, but if he is, I'm sure we'll hear him sooner. We'll know it. So we're going to talk about coverless.
Topless.
Damn it.
You got that mind, your mind, Jedi. Your mind.
We're going to be talking about top coverless comic books that I found on eBay for eBay sales. So before we get into that, you're getting better at this, Styx. See? Practice.
There you
Coming up to trivia.
Hey, yeah. See? Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
The secret agent is the star of Gun Honey. Okay.
Did you ever read Danger Girl?
Yeah,
I have some, but I've never read it.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Danger Girl with G.I. Joe's was a good books. They have a lot of good covers with that.
Yeah.
This is Campbell.
That was J. Scott Campbell's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
J. Scott's Campbell.
All right, so Dom,
Yep.
we talked to you before. Your Grail of Grails, being a Boba Fett collector, is the
Convention books.
Star Wars 42 Mark Jewelers, right?
Yeah, Mark Jules, yeah.
Yeah. And so would you get one? Because it's super expensive. Obviously in a 9.8 it's real expensive. Would you buy one for lesser if it didn't come with a cover on it, but it was a Mark Jeweler?
Negative. Because I like the cover. Like, look, I have 9.
Yeah. You want it to match your others.
I would go as low as a 9, just a 9 on that book.
What if they considered coverless books like a variant? Would you pop on that if it was considered a variant?
If you don't have a cover on the book and they grade it, it's going to be really a low. If the book
it's going to be at least a 1-1.
You'll
You'll get at least a 115. You could get a no grade depending on the
coverless.
conditions.
They automatically give it that NG or whatever.
NG.
No, not always. Not always.
Well, you know what? If it was a cheap price, I would buy it. If they said, listen, we got this book for like $500, I might consider
it knocks the prices down quite a bit. You're going to see when we go through these. I mean, some of these and the Star Wars 42 Mark Jeweler probably not a good example, but like say for an Amazing Fantasy 15 or a Spider-Man 1,
a Batman
or
1. Detective Comics.
any of the older Spider-Man, X-Men, Fantastic Four.
But more and more collections are getting those books because they can't afford. A lot of people can afford the books.
Exactly. So my question to you is, to the viewers, could you swallow that and say, okay, I'm happy with this, or would you be like, I just can't live with it? It ain't got no cover on it.
You know what? Maybe if I want it, I get it. And then down the road, when I do have the money to purchase one with the cover, I'll do it, because that's what most people do too. Down the road, like if you want to complete your collections and have the books, you get it. And then down the road, when you put the money together, you can actually put that book up for sale too as well, to try to get the money to get the book with the cover.
Yeah, you use it as a placeholder.
Yeah, I mean, placeholder, or you marry it with you find a cover somewhere, which is probably going to be expensive, because chances are you'll find a book without a cover a lot more often than you'll find a cover without a book.
Well, speaking about eBay, there was a double cover of issue 42 on line for the longest time. I don't know if you guys seen it. It was there for I think it's still there. The guy wants almost $5,000.
You hear about those.
Yeah.
So
that's a tough one.
I remember I've never owned a coverless comic. I remember when I first got back into collecting comics, I had some what they called amateur altered comics, and they were like a pretty good grade on some of these. Like I had a Spider-Man 129. I had there was a 9.4, but it had amateur alteration, some marking or something on it. And I remember I was brand new, kind of getting back into this stuff, and I was talking to a local LCS, and he was just giving me his opinion, so I don't fault him for this. he talked about how altered comics were trash and he would never sell one in his store, blah, blah, blah. I ended up selling it. I mean, I made money off of it, but I ended up selling it. And I've kicked myself in the ass about that ever since. Because as I've kind of been more into collecting and kind of matured, I guess, a little bit as a collector, I think I would have been fine owning that thing because it was a 9.4. But I took this guy's word. I gave more weight to this guy's opinion than I probably should have at the time, and ended up selling it. And I've regretted it ever since.
Yeah.
I know that's not coverless, but still.
Well, look, at the state of what's going on with comic books, especially the older books, people are definitely buying whatever they can because it's drying up. All the books are actually drying up of the older stuff that people want in their collections.
Yeah, it's the price of the market, right? Like you look at like AF-15, like 10 years ago, you probably could have gotten that for like $700. Now you can't get it for less than $15,000, depending on the grade.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of funny how. I'm sorry. Like Daredevil number one. Daredevil number one.
Mm-hmm.
How that book was so low, like the price, you could actually get it for a reasonable price, and then it just shot up. And now people are getting
during
it.
the pandemic.
Yeah.
It went nuts.
And people are just getting like half cover, the cover like practically off, the staples out. Again, they're just buying whatever they can because they want it.
That's another regret. I should have gotten the Daredevil one because you're right. You could have got them for.
They were cheap.
I mean, we're not talking nines, but you could have got Daredevils raw that were in good shape for $200 or $300 maybe.
Yeah.
A couple years ago.
You know what? Maybe a little bit more, but the fact is that now the book is like $12,000.
Right.
People
graded.
Yeah. I mean, like my ASM 129, I bought that in 05. I think I and it's a 3.5 maybe. It's raw, and I only paid $25. So
that's nice.
That shows you where the market's gone. That book would have been almost $1,000 now.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get the PG if it's missing a grade, but I saw what is NG? You see NGs now.
There's no grade. That's no grade. Usually no grade is like Joe was talking about slabbing the single pages.
Oh, PGs for the yeah. We were talking about that last week. I think we're going to cover that. Maybe next week we're going to talk about the appeal of just getting single pages from those old grades. We may talk about that next week. All right, let's get going through some of these because Styx and I were talking about that after the show last week. All right, so here's some honorable mentions as we go through these. All of these have the NG rating. So we have a Detective Comics 17 that sold for $800. We have, let me get this out of the way. We have a Spider-Man number 4 First Sandman that sold for best ops for.
Nice.
You have that?
It's right in his hand right now.
Yeah, that's one of the ones I was going to show.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, okay. You were covering your face, and I was thinking you were Dom holding that thing up. I was like, damn, Dom, you have that? Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, so that's assuming that that's like a $400 comic that Styx is holding, at least according to recent sales.
Yeah.
And then you have Detective Comics. This is the one I found kind of weird. Detective Comics number 140, which is the first Riddler, right?
Yeah.
And there's nothing. I mean, you're just looking at a baseball ad on this thing. There's nothing. There's nothing Batman. There's nothing Riddler. So this one sold for $212 and some change.
Well, it's incomplete, so it's missing probably the first page.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of these may be missing some pages too.
Yeah. It says incomplete right there on the listing.
And then we have a Submariner, our Fantastic Four, number 4, first appearance of Silver Age Submariner, coverless for just under $500. So to kind of help gauge whether or not we would hop on these things or not, I decided to throw it up there to show the covers of what you would be missing.
The covers make the book look so good. I know you can't judge a book by its cover on what they say, but the covers are definitely beautiful. Come on.
Yeah.
That Detective Comics.
JJ's right. NGs can mean more than just the cover.
Yeah, you got to be careful. You're exactly right.
But we're just kind of focusing on the covers. But yeah, you're right. So Detective Comics, that one, obviously paid $800 for a coverless one, and maybe some intermissings. Who knows?
But look how cool that cover looks.
Low end is $1,000 on that thing anyway.
Yeah.
According to Key Comic. So I don't know if I would pay $800 for a coverless one if you can get a low end with the cover, even though it's probably beat to hell, for somewhere around $1,000. I don't know if I would do that.
Well, here's why someone would buy that for $800. They might have one that's beat up, but the cover's still there, so they might be thinking to marry it. Yeah.
There's always situations. Of course, then we got the Spider-Man, but the Spider-Man, of course, you got Sandman on the cover, but you also have Sandman
on the page,
on the inside of the first, what they call splash page or whatever they want to call it.
Yeah.
But you had $400, which is half the cost of a low-end Spider-Man #4. So
that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
You know what?
But this is the one I found most interesting, to be honest with you, because a low-end Detective Comics first Riddler, low end according to Key Comics, $6,500. This guy got this one, and again, could be missing some pages inside. This one,
$200.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
This one is pretty major because you have, if you remember, not a whole lot showing front or back. I just showed the front, but front or back, not a lot showing, except for some. I think it had baseball stuff on the back page too, if I remember right. Really, man, the cover, you got Riddler on the cover. That's a
nice cover too, an orange cover, like an orange, yellow orange
cover, I think.
It's like yellow, right?
Yeah. So like next week, when we get into pages, I would say that this book was probably bought to be cracked and to sell off the pages.
Yep,
possibly. Yeah, you're right.
For someone who needs that page.
They got sold for $1,000 a page.
Pretty close.
We've seen it. I mean, we'll talk about it more next week. Tune in next week. But Styx and I were talking after the show. Last week, Dom left because he had to get his beauty sleep for the con. But Styx and I hung around and we were talking. Some pages for the what was it? Amazing Fantasy 15. They're going $1,000 a page.
Yeah,
$1,000 a page.
Over $1,000 a page.
Even without Spider-Man on it.
The same thing with Detective Comics, like #1 and Superman #1. They have the pages. It's for $3 or $4 grand a page. Crazy.
And then we have the first Silver Age Submariner. That's the cover. Obviously, Submariner's on the cover. Submariner's on the cover, so that's cool. Submariner is not on the splash page. So,
nope.
If you're into covers, then you're obviously. I don't know if that's a 500 down for a coverless. Maybe some missing pages for a low end 1.2. Yeah, I don't know. I probably wouldn't do that one.
You got the kidnapping,
absolutely, Joe,
which is awesome too.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, let's get into the top 5. We talked about Daredevil before. Dom brought him up, and coverless. If we're just going by what they told us in the title, coverless. We don't know about inside pages. A little under $1,000. Well, a little over $900. Low end, $1,700.
If you think about it,
that's a good splash page too.
The splash page is the same thing as the cover, basically.
Yeah.
You have Daredevil, so it's actually pretty good.
This one I don't know if I would pay a little under $1,000 as opposed to a 1.7. It depends. I might wait and see if I could get a better deal with the cover. But as far as Dom's right. As far as splash pages go, this one's pretty good. I might, if maybe a couple $100 less than $900, maybe $700, I might think about it.
Yeah, you just got to ask yourself: does the cover to you cost $800 more than what you're paying? So.
Number 4, we have the X-Men #1. Missing the first wrap, coverless, and so it's probably missing the splash page, I think, if I remember that. If I'm reading that right.
Open in the back page.
Yeah. So ended up selling for $1,500, which is quite a deal if you consider a low end is $6,000.
Yeah.
You know what? You got to pick it up. You get it for cheaper. You might have the one for your collection. You get it.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I mean, that goes back to what I said. Maybe you want it just for a placeholder until you can't afford
I
it.
always say people like that.
$6,000. I don't know.
People like it.
Yeah, people love it. Yeah, people
love it. People love it.
You know, I don't mean to interrupt, but it's funny. You guys are talking about books without covers. When I was a kid back in the 70s and 80s, there was a comic book store in New York that used to sell coverless books for 10 cents.
Mm-hmm.
And you could buy as many as you want for $0.10 a piece.
Yeah.
And it's funny, you guys are talking about books that, you know, oh, this one has no cover. It's worth $5,000. It's worth $1,000. It's like, those were garbage books to us. You know, we threw them all away.
Yeah.
We'd read them and they'd go in the garbage.
I've heard like I'll say back in the day, because I don't know exactly when, comic book stores, a lot of times if they were to donate their comics to like libraries and stuff, that they would tear the covers off. I mean, anybody else heard that?
A lot of times what they would do is tear the covers off and then send the covers back to the companies to get credit for books that didn't sell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. They still do that.
Yeah.
But just imagine back in the day as kids, we don't even know half these books. These books, they were these books were kind of expensive back in the day as growing up, but not as expensive as today. So we could have got Amazing Fantasy, Spider-Man #1, Daredevil, X-Men for way cheaper than what they are now.
Just look in the back of like an older comic book and look at like the Mile High Comics or whatever, and see how much they were selling for back then. It was like pennies on the dollar what it's worth now.
So this this Spider-Man #1 sold for a little over $1,600. Low end value, if you were to get a low end complete one, is $4,500. According to the title, it just says coverless, but I can't read the little stuff on there.
Coverless, Civil Age, Mega Key.
Yeah, but I mean, it doesn't say anything about if it's missing a splash page, and I can't remember what the splash page for.
You know what? I tell you what.
It may be missing the splash page too.
This book, the cover makes this book, because that's an iconic cover. The Fantastic Four appearing with Spider-Man.
Yeah,
sure.
I like the cover. I really do.
I can't read what it says in the back.
So this one has a splash page. It looks like $2,000 buy or 33 bids off a low end complete book would be $12,000. So this one, considering it's got the splash page,
that's actually a pretty good price.
You might be able to find better things to spend $2,000 on, but not a bad price probably.
That's actually cheaper than buying a Mark Jeweler variant of Boba Fett. Yeah, things appreciate value. You got it, Joe. Anytime. I know my shit. Oh God!
Smell it. Just want to smell it.
Oh damn! Especially that old paper.
Yeah, this one I might. Yeah, this one. Oh man, I don't know. $2,000 is a lot of money for most of us, but yeah, this one might not be a bad deal, considering $12K for a low end complete one. What? It's got the splash page too. So it's
just, I know it's an iconic cover, but at $2,000 in the market today, that's a pretty good price for a #1 of Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
$12,000 for a low grade. So think about it. You're actually saving about $8,000, $8-9,000 on a low grade copy for this. Just a placeholder until later on, until you get that big boy money, and you go buy it.
Yeah,
it's coming. All right, #1. This is not one I never even heard of, obviously, because it goes back to 1941 for this one.
Oh,
And I tell you what, I could not, other than finding the cover on Key Comics, I could not find a single other sale of this comic books because, like I said, 1941. But $3,000, 3.5 for a coverless Triumph Adventures Comics #1, which is, I believe, was like a war comic, right?
Well, 500 more you pay for your low end copy with the cover.
Low end copy, if you can find it though. So that's the trick on this one. Right? They're saying 4K. I could not find one, present or past, that had sold. Not that I did extensive digging, but I couldn't
That's
find
a nice
it.
book, though. Those war books are always good, too.
let's see what we got. Nope, we don't have any.
So this one might be worth the money if you're into the war comics, because, like I said, I couldn't find any. And the Styx is looking now. So
fun mystery adventure.
Styx has his he has his mainframe searching the depth.
Not available, so it doesn't exist. So
Styx's mainframe that can't stream a video.
I'm working on that. Don't worry, I'm working on that.
I know you are. No, it's going to be sad whenever you get all that fixed, because then we won't be able to tease you about it anymore. It's fun to tease you about it. All right, so that's it. Hope that was
James,
fun. Never saw Mark on the chat, so he lied to me.
But basically, do this. A lot of people love this stuff. They love it.
Oh,
they
yeah.
love it. People love it.
There's Facebook pages out there
I
for
got a feeling
Coverless.
what did I do with it? I knew Don was fishing for this. That's what he wanted. He wanted this. He wanted it. There you go, Don.
Hey, you first son of a bitch did this. They got all these memes on me, which is great. I love it. I love it.
James, it's not your first time watching Dom on YouTube, is it?
No, it's not. And you know, the thing is, Dom knows his shit, so I can't argue with him. Well, I mean, I can't argue with him. Like, you know, talking about selling books, I sold the first appearance of Deadpool. It was ungraded because I refused to grade books, and I sold it for $300, and he has berated me ever since. And it's like, I needed the money. I sold 30 books for $600, and I got $600. So,
and like Andrew Dice Clay said, little boy,
my son, my two sons, they like Dom a lot. They think he's funny. Because we were watching the other day, I asked him. In fact, this was the day before yesterday. I was like, "Hey, did you guys see Dom's rant on Sunday Star Wars?" So I went back. We were watching it, and one of my sons, I won't say which one, kind of when Dom's going off about the certain people shouldn't dress as Save Leia, one of my sons kind of looks at me and goes, "You know, I gotta say I agree with him."
Okay, so I mean, I agree on some level with him on this, but like I was at a convention. I was at, matter of fact, it was New York Comic Con many years ago. It probably going back 10 years. There was a pregnant Slave Leia, and she was very pregnant. And she looked, I mean, aside from being pregnant, she looked damn good. And I even told her, I said, that's a statement. You are making a statement. You look good.
No,
and she's like, oh, thank you.
No, look, listen. I'm not.
He would throw a fit if he saw that.
No. If she's pregnant, that's one thing. I'm talking about people who are like that a lifetime. If they shouldn't wear
lifestyle. All right, so we were going to do something. We were going to. Styx is going to do 2 truths and a lie. We were going to do that next, but since we're talking about this, let's just go in. Let's throw a little red meat. Let's throw a little red meat out for Dom. Let's just.
Wow.
All right, Dom versus cosplay. So I went on the internet and I found some of you guys probably seen some of these things before, but I figured we'd get Dom's opinion on this as well as everybody else's opinion. So in the chat, let us have it. He's Team Dom. Slave shouldn't be 2 airline seats.
Thank you.
All right, so I don't know if we're going to see any big, I don't know. Anyway, Slave Leia's. We might. It's still the first one. Dom, what do you think about this? What is your critique of these Ninja Turtles?
That is the ghetto Ninja Turtles. The ghetto, they got some what is it, the sweatsuits that they wear underneath the clothes to the burn fat when they're doing exercise. They got green.
Yeah, green's
not
up there.
bad.
How hot must you be wearing this?
Oh my God, they're sweating the balls off.
Would
right
you
now.
do it?
They're sweating the balls off.
Yeah, they're
Hey,
creating turtle
look,
soup in their pants.
If you notice, it looks like green tape, but the one in the middle right there is like a little hole on his pants leg, so it looks like getting some ventilation up there.
He's probably got like a little tube.
They're sweating their asses off.
Yeah.
When they come out of it, they're gonna be it's gonna be like a living wet spot. They're gonna have to go take a shower.
I don't understand. Yeah. For one, you're right. I mean, it's got to be torture wearing this. Do you love the turtles enough to put yourself through this? And I get it. Not everybody has these high-end costumes and stuff. And if you love the turtles, you go with what you got. But the alternative is you could just wear a Ninja Turtle T-shirt, and you love the turtles just the same.
Say Teenage Mutant Ninja Ghetto Turtles, heroes at a low budget.
I don't understand this.
Low budget turtles.
But they're not the only ones. Okay, yeah, we got some bad ideas. Times Square. I don't know what that means.
I see them all the time.
All right, so first of all, let me just say on this one.
Oh man, that's actually you got two samples. That's awesome.
Let me just say on this one, we are not saying anything bad about this little boy. All right. No.
For creativity, I give it to him.
The little boy didn't put this together. His parents put it together.
Well, they probably did.
And again, why would you let your kid go out? Just get him a T-shirt or something. I don't.
He wanted to
be. This is Halloween, but I love the use of the flip flops.
Low budget figured Wolverine. That's awesome.
It's low budget figurine cosplay. You're right.
Well, do you know Wolverine? His thing is two Batmans kissing. So if you look at his thing, it's two Batmans.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
What?
I ain't saying a bad word about this boy. Good for him. I think his parents should have had a little more common sense and hopefully not send him out looking like this.
When I was growing up, Halloween, we got the plastic costume. I had the little plastic gun. Get that for the poor kid. Don't you know?
Yeah.
How low budget can you possibly go?
But here's what I hope happens. All right, if anything, this is what I hope happens. I hope the boy just loves. I'm assuming it's a boy. I hope the boy just loved Wolverine, and he had some spare time on a Saturday afternoon, and he just put this thing together himself. And the parents thought it was adorable and took a picture, and he never actually left the house. That's what I hope happened there.
Oh, that's child abuse.
See, a lot of times though, you see parents dressing their kids up as superheroes or whatever because the parent doesn't want to do it themselves. So they dress the kid up like the dad loves Wolverine. He's like, I'm going to throw a costume together for little Billy, and we're going to see how Billy looks. Oh, Billy's adorable. Let's send him out there. Just because the dad doesn't have the balls to do it himself.
I love BK. Your cosplay sucks. Stuff loved up.
Yeah.
So, but you know what? You got to be creative to get what the way you go.
Yeah, I got no problem with if this boy's just playing Wolverine around the house. God bless him. He did a wonderful job.
You ever see
he's going to a con? No, man, no.
Hey, Jedi, you ever seen a dude on Instagram? The Asian guy that does all the cosplay? Like he'll take a bra and he'll put spandex in his face.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, that reminds me of that. That guy.
Yeah.
Oh shit. RoboCop. Oh god.
I'm running out of words, Dom. Help me. I don't know what to say.
Listen, no wonder his wife couldn't bake a cake. He took all the damn pans and everything.
All the bakeware.
He took all the bakeware out.
Poor Peter Weller isn't even dead and he's rolling over in his grave. On this one, holy cow.
That's funny. No, Peter Weller was at the con. He's damn old, that dude.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Oh man, that's funny.
RoboCop. I don't even know what to call this guy.
Yeah.
Ghetto cop.
Yeah.
Freaking
Yeah.
Mark.
Baker Cop.
Ghetto cop. That's actually funny. It really is funny.
Yeah, that's what I think Joe's saying. The wife would be saying, "No way, you're not leaving the house." And we should all listen to our wives whenever they say stuff like that to us.
That's why I tell my
A lot
wife
of times
I want to
our
get.
enthusiasm will get the best of us, and we
My
will look
wife
like idiots.
doesn't want me to get a Boba Fett outfit. She's like, if you get a Boba Fett outfit, you're going to the cons alone. I'm like, listen,
That RoboCop costume reminds me. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Honeymooners.
Oh,
Remember
Ralph,
when Ralph
machine?
dressed up as the man from space,
but he was a pinball machine.
Oh yeah.
and he used the door from the refrigerator, and he had a pot on his head? That's what that reminds me of.
I've never done so much drugs.
Can you name what movie that was featured in?
Ooh, that wasn't that. Oh Jesus! I know this.
Come on, someone's got to know it.
Oh God!
I don't know, you're gonna have to tell us. Hurry up, because I really want to get to this next one so bad.
Yeah, get to the next one. Hurry up.
Back to the Future.
Back to the future.
Actually,
Yes.
okay, all right.
Yes.
Back to the Future.
So this one should really piss me and Dom off to no end. This one should drive us nuts because it's got Boba Fett and C-3PO, I guess.
But look at the girl playing Slave Leia.
I knew you were going to zone in on Leia. I knew it. You were going to forget how ridiculous the other two look and just talk about Leia's body.
And I tell you that the whole fact is, in the rap battles and through history, Leia goes, "I wore one bikini and the world lost their shit." She did when she wore the bikini, the world lost their shit. That was a crush. I grew up. Carrie Fisher was hot in that, and that's the body you should have for that outfit.
Yeah.
Effort on this.
But that's fucking funny. Boba Fett, an egg carton in his hand. Look at an egg carton. Jesus Christ.
He does have an egg carton. You're right.
I think that's a toilet brush.
What's worse? Hey, at least the Boba Fett's creativity. Look at the C-3PO. We got like gold wrapping paper.
With some yellow basketball shorts or something on. I don't know.
He's got that crotch wrap pretty good too.
Oh, Jesus. This is actually awesome. I like this. Now,
and that's a beach towel. Leia's wearing a beach towel.
Beach towel. She's wearing the same type of top. The bikini top is with the
hair dryer.
Yeah, hair dryer.
That's great.
I don't know what she's using. I think those are probably those scrubbing sponges things.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Those are loofahs. Loofahs, yeah, those are loofahs in her hair, probably.
Very loofahs.
Oh, Jesus. That's awesome, though. I like this.
That's good.
Chewbacca. Where's Wookiee 19? Where's Wookiee Fanatic?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, man, creativity, man. You got to give for creativity. You got to give these people 100% creativity.
This guy's in the parking garage. They wouldn't even let him in the con. They're like, "No, you're a fire hazard. You can't come in."
You're a fire hazard.
We're gonna have a fire. That's funny.
Oh my God, this guy. Oh, geez.
Holy shit. That's funny.
All right, so this was not bad, but you can't mix Star Trek and Star Wars. That's just bad. You don't.
I don't know. My brother is a big Star Trek fan, so you know he's they're from two different worlds.
Hey, but if somebody was going to get Leia, it would be Riker.
That's true.
What about James T. Kirk? Come on, James T. Kirk.
Yeah.
I honestly think Leia likes guys with hair.
Those are some huge buns on her head.
Hey, huge buns. You know,
So yeah, this one's okay. I just didn't like the fact they were mixing the space genres, I guess, there.
It's like they went to the convention and realized
this one, they didn't even try on this one, Don. This one's like, they didn't even try. The guy just climbed into a brown sleeping bag.
that's a good. Yo, it looks like Kyle. Doesn't it look like Kyle?
Looks like Kyle.
Where's Kyle? Where's Kyle?
He was in the chat earlier. I don't know if he's still there.
Yeah.
Yo, but the slave.
Leia's not even.
Look at the girl.
Princess Leia because she's wearing a tiara, I guess.
But look, but she's still wearing a. She still looks good in her outfit, whatever she has.
Lay after
Looks
chili.
better
Right?
than what you saw in Philly. All right.
You know, I'm telling you, that's Kyle. Why is Kyle in a brown sleeping bag?
Yeah. That's great.
Oh God.
Hang on.
Oh, that is awesome. I like this. Oh, Jesus.
That's a good one.
Oh, Jesus.
That may be the best one of the night, actually.
I think so.
Just granting that no more. Which one were you talking about, Joe? Were you talking about this one or were you talking about this one? Which one were you talking about? I think he might have been talking about this one now that I think about it.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. That is a good one, though. Oh. Now, listen, speaking about Iron Man, my brother gets a lot of Tony Stark. He gets a lot of Tony Stark when he goes to the cons. And he's run into people that have worn Iron Man suits and look like that and take a picture with him, which is kind of funny. They
This guy, so you know what? This guy is, you can tell from the picture, this guy is at a con. He's not in his living room. He's not in the parking garage because he thought at the last minute he thought better of it. Decided, no, I'm not going to do it.
I think his son,
This guy is in the con.
His kid made that for him.
In his hand, that hand piece, that's just a deflated balloon.
See, I've got to be honest though. If I cosplayed as Iron Man in armor, that's about the best I could do because I'm not creative and I can't build shit. So
then just wear an Iron Man. Yeah, just wear the T-shirt.
Just wear your underoos for God's sakes.
All right, I think this is the last one coming up, and this is. I really want to get Dom's opinion because I don't want to. Okay, let's just do it. There you go, Dom.
Oh shit!
Oh, I've seen this one before.
That's
All right,
incredible.
this one's
The
pretty
amazing
common,
spider fat. Oh Jesus!
Well, you know what? So here's the deal, and I'm not. If I were to squeeze my fat ass into this, I would probably look. Well, I'd probably be a little taller, but I would probably look pretty damn similar to this if I struck that pose. So guess what? I don't do it.
No, listen.
I don't.
This
do
person
it.
looks like a turd. He looks like a turd. Like he's about to go to the back. He ate Spider-Man. He actually ate Spider-Man.
He hates Spider-Man.
Oh man!
All right. That's the last one. Somebody saying that is Kyle.
No, I thought Kyle. I said Kyle was the Jabba the Hutt, in the bag, the sleeping bag. That was Kyle.
That did look like Kyle from what we could see. All right, that was fun. I think
That was fun. Thank you for that. That was a good one. That was good. Oh, we should have a
Venomized Spider Ham.
the Venomized Spider Ham.
Yeah.
All right, let's continue. We were going to do this before, but
the
timing was just perfect. Leave Kyle out of this. All right, let's. Actually, I don't think it matters. You sent me 2 of these files, so I'm just going to pick one. I uploaded both of them.
All right.
So these are 2 truths and a lie about Styx Boy.
I don't know which one you picked.
Okay.
All right, 2 truths and a lie. Styx gives us the rules.
I got to make up space somewhere.
Damn it, Styx. Just when I think I'm getting your news kind of scaled down, you just like typing words, Styx. You just like.
Hey.
All right. You want to read this, or do we know?
Yeah, truth or lie. You pick the one that doesn't belong. You get the idea.
Yeah, there we go.
Spider-Man shoots gravy.
Oh Jesus!
Oh my God, Joe! I'm running out of them, man. I got. I thought I had another one. I may not have another one.
That's good.
Yep, that's a good one.
I did have another. No.
Yep, that's a good one.
You too.
That's funny.
All right. Ready for the question? Yeah, we're ready, Styx. We're ready.
All right, go ahead.
I have owned. All right, so 2 truths. So 2 of these you have owned,
So which one have I owned? Which one have I owned? Which one have I owned?
Okay, I'm sorry. 2 lies and a truth. So 2 of these you haven't owned. 1 of them you have. Okay.
Correct.
I think it's number. I think you own 3. Number 3.
We can't use the bell cosmic. We can't do it. We've
Yeah, that's trademarked.
it's trademarked. One of the other shows does it and they get fined every time they do it. We have no money.
Yeah, so which one have I owned? Which 2
Cosmic
have I not
says
owned?
you've owned. Well, I'm getting behind. Cosmic says you've owned the UF4.
Ultimate 4. Fallout.
Everybody's thinking Ultimate
3.
Fallout here. It looks like.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think BK understands the rules, which I get it. They're confusing.
Yeah, that's why
It is Ultimate Fallout.
we didn't take time to read the rules, so that's fine.
Yeah, that's my fault, BK. We didn't read the rules.
We
Sorry.
actually have a.
That's on me.
Great
That's on
copy,
me.
$600.
This is how Jedi plays Monopoly. Don't worry about the rules on the box. Just play along.
We'll make it up as we go.
Yep.
They have an ungraded copy at my comic store. They want $600 for it.
I'm actually thinking of buying a second print, so I might get a second print one back.
I'm crying a little bit here. I laughed so hard at that gravy.
That was a good one.
It's gravy. That one made me cry, man. All right. I have read the entire run of. Which one has he read the entire run of?
I think.
I don't think. I'm going to say, I think it's G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe?
G.I. Joe guy?
Doctor Who novels.
This is the G.I. Joe guy.
He read all.
It's a good choice. That's a good guess, AOA. But
We don't have Doctor Who.
It's not a choice, but that's a good guess. If it was up there, I think I would pick that one.
Yeah, yes, definitely.
A lot of people agree with me. They say G.I. Joe.
Really?
Joe.
Yeah, Joe.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I never hear. I know. I think he's a G.I. Joe guy. It is G.I. Joe. Okay. Good.
G.I. Joe.
I have a near complete run of. Oh, this one's Silver Surfer, Fantastic Four, or Amazing Spider-Man.
I think 3.
Near complete. That can mean a lot. What do you mean by near complete? How many are missing?
I think
Is that
3.
cheating? Can you ask questions? I think Amazing Spider-Man would be a super expensive run to have if it's. Man, that's a good one. I think Cosmic. I don't know if we're caught up yet. Cosmic says Spider-Man, so Cosmic agrees.
Doctor Who novels again. Anyway,
everyone's saying 3. All right, we'll go with 3. I would have. I would not have guessed 3, but the chat has.
Maybe he has the Amazing Spider-Man number 4.
I was going to say Silver Surfer because I think that's, to me, Silver Surfer, and I don't know.
He has the Amazing Spider-Man 4. He was showing us. Told you.
It is Spider-Man. Yeah, you're right. I should have paid attention.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, so I'm missing like AF-15, 1, 2, 3. I have a kind of a junky copy of 4.
I forgot.
As we saw.
Styx keeps all this stuff from his childhood.
I could say I'm a hoarder. I'm a hoarder.
I forgot about that. All right, so we're going to finally get into collectibles. And Dom sent me a shit ton again, so here we go.
A lot of stuff. All right, let's do it.
All right, James, we're going to need your help on this one because
you won't need it. You won't need to go to Toy Fair. It's on the slides.
Because get 25, I don't know, 25, 30% of everything he sends me, guess what it is? It's Funko. Okay.
Funko.
Because
I
Funko
don't understand.
should say a lot of stuff that's dropping on Funko. What do you want? We'll do Marvel.
All right, we're going to start with Marvel.
Well, that's a new cover that's coming out. I can't wait for that book to come out.
Yeah, it's got Death Styx on it, so apparently
they spelled Styx wrong, but
that's the way it spells 6. I know yours. Yeah.
Remember when Death Styx took her mask off? Ugh.
She has like she's got like a robotic jaw or something like that.
Yeah, they can't even make her hot, man. You know, at least, what?
Hey, she's an assassin.
Don't shake your head at me, Styx. You agree with me?
You're giving Dom crap. Now you're you're
Well, she was
face shaming the poor
not
Death Sticks.
attractive at all.
Next week,
poor Death Sticks.
next week, the Bounty Hunters run take a turn for the best. You're gonna have Boba Fett and Durnge joining the fray, so it's gonna be great.
So is this an incentive, Dom, or no?
That's a variant. I don't know if it's an incentive, but it's a variant. It's a variant cover.
Oh, so like it's a
Might be the
store variant?
125.
Yeah. So it's a store. I think it's gonna be like the B cover.
Is it a store?
I think it's a
Okay.
B
All right.
or C cover. I'm not sure if it's a variant, like a 1 in
I
25.
thought it was a 125, but
They didn't
maybe
say anything yet. We didn't get
It's
the.
a good cover. I'm not gonna lie. It's a good cover.
not. No, I've seen this one. Yeah,
You know
so
why I like it? Bounty, it's purple. The purple and white make it look nice.
Yeah, the purple's
Imagine
good.
that
No,
graded?
Yeah.
9.8 graded. Be freaking nice.
Yeah. I'll enjoy yours whenever you get it. Great.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah, stick into the plastic. Keep. Yeah.
All right.
Good God, Dom.
What the
I
hell
saw
is
a
this?
butt ton of these. Me and my sons went to a mall yesterday to a candy store. I had no idea these little Sour Patch sons of bitches were so popular.
They are.
These things were like, they had a whole section of these things. Toys, dolls, pops,
The green,
everything.
the green Sour Patch Kid was a limited edition at San Diego Con, which goes for about 100 and change. People love it. People like it, you know. And this is a new one that's coming in. The golden Sour Patch Kid. And then you have Mothra coming out for Godzilla, a Entertainment Earth exclusive. People love it.
Doesn't come with the twins though.
Yeah. The little twins. Matara! Matara!
James is like,
James is like, I don't care about this shit.
you know who I haven't heard? So James is here. So now we haven't heard Giggle Fett all night. Is she not feeling well
Hey,
tonight?
honey. They haven't heard from you all night. They want you to giggle in the background.
I haven't heard a word from Giggle Fett all night.
Jedi's like, I haven't heard a word from her all night. I can't hear you. What happened? Oh, we're not that funny. We haven't been that funny.
We lost her.
Yeah.
You haven't embarrassed her. After
Yeah,
Sunday, she's
because
like,
you guys haven't been funny. They started laughing in the background. Come right here and laugh like that.
she didn't think that
It tickled
Spider-Man
me fat.
shooting gravy wasn't funny. If you don't think that's funny, I don't
She
know
didn't
what.
hear it. She didn't hear it.
Oh,
We were talking about cosplay. People who cosplay, they have the ghetto costumes. It was funny as shit. You missed it. But anyway, back to what we talk about. Indiana Jones. Hang on one second. The Indiana Jones. Yeah, Jimmy's here. He's just quiet. He hasn't been. The Indiana Jones cover, which is pretty cool. You know, just if you like the cover, the pop covers. And then you have Phoenix. The iconic cover, the 101.
Yep.
Dark Phoenix.
She comes out of the cocoon.
Yeah. That's a pretty cool cover. I like it.
What's this one?
So you have two carry pops that are dropping.
Oh,
You have a
okay.
black light, the Entertainment Earth exclusive, and then a regular carry for the horror
Is it?
fans.
Is there a
Yeah,
TV show
this
coming out
is-
for this?
There was a rumor that they're making a new carry.
I think it's Netflix is doing it.
Yeah, I think they're making a series. Yeah.
I mean, didn't they make a new movie?
Well, they made a movie before. I don't know. They made.
Yeah, they really
I
did
think
the
doing a
movie.
series. I think a series they want to do on this.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. For the horror fans.
I keep thinking about the gravy.
She's not talking. James is watching.
It looks like
I gotta write that one down, Joe. That may be the comment of the year. I gotta remember. Help me remember that one at the end of the year. If we do a comment of the year, that may be the funniest one I've heard all year.
Oh,
Jimmy, it's not true.
you heard? Yeah, she's no.
Slander.
Ooh,
So I actually like the Stitch soda. You know, I'm a Stitch fan. I like Stitch.
Yeah. I thought of you whenever you sent me this. I was like, Dom's
Yeah.
gonna get this one.
My favorite Disney character. I don't care what anybody says.
Hmm.
And then you have Hercules, and then Oogie Boogie.
Boogie.
yeah, Oogie Boogie.
Yeah, from
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah. That was good.
See, they don't believe Giggle Fed is real. They think that you've just programmed your Siri.
Here, you want to just poke your face? You want to poke your face? Come here, poke your face.
No.
We've seen her pictures on.
I exist. I'm real.
She's real. Giggle Fed. Hey, that's a good one. Yeah. Hey Siri, please speak like Giggle Fed.
I am.
Wait a minute. That's kind of. Now look at these sodas. You tell me what's wrong.
I don't know.
What's wrong?
Why is Peter Pan black?
Oh, it's a shadow.
Oh, the shadow. Oh, okay. I don't know. Is it a black Peter Pan? I'm like, what is this?
Oh, that's a shadow.
Oh,
Jesus.
Oh,
Dominic.
Have you ever watched
know.
Peter Pan? Watch Peter Pan.
I
That's
saw
your-
Peter Pan. I forgot.
That's your homework. Your homework is to watch Peter Pan.
I thought they got a little racial tone there for a second. I'm
Oh
like, damn.
my God.
You thought Peter Pan was going to get canceled for like
Yeah, I thought it
blackface
was.
or something?
Funko. I thought Funko was going to get canceled.
What is the
Funko's not going to do that. All right.
That's kind of funny how. Wait, go
the
back. Go
woke
back.
Peter Pan?
They have 2 pops for each thing. Like the sodas, like they have 2 different pops for each thing,
It's a chase.
right? But what about the alligator? TikTok.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, how come
You
you
don't
only
have
gets one?
One is enough.
It's actually
No.
pretty good. It looked like the
Yeah, for
girl.
the
What's
chase.
her name? Wendy. It looked like she's giving like the middle fingers.
That's not.
For the Chase Croc, they should have had one with him holding Croc's
Captain Hook's
arm
hand.
or whatever.
The hand.
The clock.
The clock, yeah.
Well, they got Captain Hook holding the clock.
Yeah. Well, they should have had the clock in his mouth.
Yeah.
At the end there, spoiler alert, 50 years ago, but he does kind of gnaw and hook a little bit.
Well, anybody into the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer
yeah.
figures?
Oh.
I actually like the Rudolph, the flocked Rudolph, the little one.
The flock one, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of cute.
We don't need it.
Then you have Timmy, who wants to be a dentist.
You don't need it.
You don't need it, heard it? You don't need
I
it.
heard it. You don't need it. I don't see a Charlie in the box, so it's not.
Yeah. And she's
I won't
like
be
underneath the computer. You don't know. She's sitting on the couch underneath the computer looking at me. And this Dom recasting Peter Pan? No.
Yeah.
I'm not recasting Peter Pan.
I saw Peter Pan last century.
You would
Yeah,
make
me too.
Peter Pan, Boba Fett.
Yeah. Peter Fett, there you go.
Let's be messy.
The old school, yes. The old
I like
school
these.
Funko are worth a lot. If you like those, I like the what were the guys called? The 2 brothers. The Winter and the
Snow Misers.
Snow Misers. I like them. The Snow Misers.
Yeah, Heat Miser and Snow Miser.
Yeah.
I
I'm
like-
surprised they don't have them here.
I wouldn't mind that.
Well, anyway,
I
you
get
got the Rudolph coming out for Christmas. You want some Christmas pieces, which would be cool. And then they got a new Woody.
Yeah.
Woody on Lexo Ball? Luxo Ball?
Luxo Ball? I don't know
Yeah.
what Luxo Ball
Well, that's the
is.
train, the 100th anniversary, the train piece that connects.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's the other one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
I didn't
Luxo
know-
Ball was that.
So you like your Woody
Okay.
sitting on a ball?
Yes.
Who doesn't?
Oh no! How Woody
I'm
on a
not
ball.
touching that one with a 10-foot pole.
So you have like I believe that the zombie is that the zombie something different.
Invader Zim.
You sent it to me, Dom. I have no idea.
Invaders. Okay.
It's Invader Zim.
And then
Yeah,
the other
yeah.
one, Alien X, is from
Ben
Ben,
10.
right?
Ben 10.
Big Ben, right? 10 Ben, right? Ben 10?
Ben 10.
Ben 10. Okay, Ben 10.
Yeah, so that's
I knew it
Alien
was
10.
something.
That's
Okay.
Alien 10.
Hey, so 8,000 pieces. But it's like you get.
Ooh.
Well, we'll go back to that later. The Nightmare Before Christmas is coming out with a couple of pops. There's a big fan following in Nightmare Before Christmas. They love the pops.
Ooh, I gotta get that Pumpkin King one.
I like the pumpkin one. Yeah, the pumpkin called Pumpkin King.
I get a lot of those pumpkin pops. I got like pumpkin wrapper and all those.
Oh, pumpkin wrapper.
Yeah.
Did you get the Stitch in the pumpkin?
No. I like the ones when they're like the jack-o'-lantern head.
Oh, so that means you like Jack-o'-lantern from Spider-Man?
Yeah, I got that one.
Okay.
Yep.
Cosmic one says James had enough.
No, it's just my phone was dying. I had to go get a cord.
Okay.
He's
So
like the
21
rest of us.
Savage.
We're just trying to get through these Funkos, man.
So you got 21 Savage. They're coming out with a pop from Pop Rocks.
We'll see you in an hour.
And then Lex Luthor's coming out for Warner Brothers 100. So Disney and Warner Brothers are both celebrating 100 years.
Did Giggle say "woo" when she saw Lex Luthor?
Lex Luthor? What happened?
Yeah.
What?
He's one of the best villains.
Oh, she likes Lex Luthor. Yeah.
That's true.
Well, that's the Super Friends version,
Tom,
right?
AOA says James is going to smack Dom for making him come on the show.
Fair.
Come on.
There are so many other reasons to smack Dom. Trust me.
So true. So
Wow.
true.
See?
Yeah,
How come everybody gangs up on me?
I can feel the love.
Yeah, the love, right? Yeah.
Dom, I don't even know what these things are.
The Moon
What
and the
hell are these
Sun.
things?
Five Nights at Freddy. These are monsters from Friday Night at Freddy. The game. You play the game or the things.
Yeah, it's a mobile game. Is it a mobile game?
Mobile game. And they also have a movie coming out, Five Nights at Freddy.
Yeah. Well, they already released it, didn't they?
Wasn't it with Nicolas Cage?
No,
Yeah,
that was something different. That was a different movie.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
The Nicolas Cage movie. What was the movie? Wild World, Wally World, something it was called.
Oh, Wally World. Yeah.
Wally World.
Yeah.
From
He
Nicolas
looks
Cage.
so
That was
funny.
Yeah.
He is.
The Nightmare Before Christmas is good. So The Rock is getting a T-shirt and pop bundle, or just a T-shirt, I think. And I think it's up now. If you want the Rock T-shirt.
No, thank you.
Yeah, it's probably just a T-shirt.
And speaking about The Rock, he just lost out to John Cena as a new T2000. John Cena is now going to be the new Terminator.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
I hadn't heard that.
It came out today. Just happened today.
I must have missed it.
He beat out The Rock. The Rock was going for the role too. This is the.
I don't want
I don't like these things. You know, these gold lined, these figures.
Yeah.
Why you send it to me?
There's people who
Yeah,
collect them. I don't collect these.
Below.
People love it.
People love it. People do love it. I don't love it.
I would get these for Michael Jordan. I would get these.
You get
Are these,
these.
are these the tall ones? There's those tall ones and there's the small ones.
Yeah, these are the taller ones. I think they're the
if-
taller ones.
If you get the smaller ones, they fit better in your collection. The taller ones don't fit in anybody's collection. I don't know. They just.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're good as a base.
All right, here we go. Hasbro Pulse, Jim. Here we go.
Okay.
This came out and was backed in one day. The day
Dragonfly.
it came out, they backed it. It's funded. They're already coming out with the Ripcord figure, the second tier, and they're on their way to the next figure. There's two more figures that are going to be dropping. So
Yeah, it needed 10,000 backers at $275 per backer, and it did it quickly.
in one day.
Whoa.
So the G.I. Joe classified ad, what?
Why Ripcord? Why not Rick Hondo or whatever his name
they know
was?
that Wild Bill comes with it already.
Wild
Bill comes. No, he's already comes with it.
All right,
Ripcord's
all right.
the second tier.
Oh,
They already funded it up to Ripcord. They're on their way to the next figure. There's two more figures that they're going
I
to
was
be.
gonna say, don't get me started.
Oh my God! So it's 34 inches long. This thing.
That's what she said.
Ooh, giggle fat. Ooh. Go home. Okay, go back. Go back.
You're trying to go home. I am home.
She can't go any further. I'm
Well,
surprised it got funded so quickly because the Sky Striker took a while to get funded.
listen, no, with the Sky Striker, but if you notice, the His tanks in one day got back too when the His tank first dropped too.
Yeah.
So
A lot of people like the His tank though.
people love their GI Joes, and guess what?
So do you.
Oh, speaking about GI Joes, Transformers. So there's a comic coming out. I'm gonna give this comic. It's coming out. It's called Void Rivals. It's Kirkman's universe, and it comes out next week. And GI Joe and Transformers are gonna premiere in that book. They got the license for GI Joe and Transformers. So Image Comics now is gonna be doing Transformers and GI Joe. Oh,
Yeah, Image had it before, so I'm not surprised.
yeah.
Now,
Yeah,
is the
Transformers,
Dragonfly for the 6-inch figures or for the 3 3/4 inch?
What? The 6-inch?
6-inch, okay.
Yeah, 6-inch. What is this? It's not even plugged
I like
in
the
anymore.
paint scales. So, how much was it, Dom? How much was it? Did it say?
For the $274.
I guess
Almost
that's not bad.
$275.
Probably what you can get an original one in the box for. So,
Yeah, but this is for 6-inch figures,
yeah.
so it's huge. It's going to be big. You know, you put it next to his tank. I have coming sometime in the fall. All right, so they released the Marvel's Legends figure, and I got to say they look pretty good. The likeness of them look pretty damn good.
Did you look at the Miss Marvel one?
Miss Marvel looks pretty good. She
No, it's not.
well, you know what?
Looks all
Well, Rambo or Rambone, what her name?
Rambo.
Photon.
Yeah, Photon.
Yeah,
She looks good.
Yeah. The other two look good. Her,
Yeah.
I don't know. She looks a little.
Well,
See, I'm just the opposite. I think the one that doesn't quite look right is Kamala Khan. I think the other two look pretty good.
Well,
Yeah,
I'll
that's
tell you
what I'm
my
talking
figure, Amadeus Child looks pretty good.
yeah,
I'm
he
a
looks
totally
good.
awesome
He looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I like
build a
Captain
figure.
America,
The build
too.
a figure.
I like the Captain America too. I like that.
Yeah, Amadeus Cho is the build a figure. Just so you know.
Yeah, the build a figure.
Yeah.
No, I think pretty good. And now we get to the best toy line out there that they make toys every 3 months, and they come out and
When Don first sent me the picture of Robin, of course it was small on the computer. I was like, "Why is Robin playing a harmonica?"
he's got scuba diving gear. So
What the hell?
So Target exclusives, 1966 Batgirl and Robin. The Batgirl looks pretty cool. I like the purple on the Batgirl.
Yeah, the Yvonne Craig.
And yeah, and I like the way the outfit looks on her too. So.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it looks good. It looks. I like it how it looks. Like if you're looking straight on, like the side, it looks a little weird, but straight on looks good.
Yeah. The Beetle, actually, I can't wait to see that. I want to go see the movies. It looks pretty good. It's kind of funny. They have these figures. They already showed his enemy, the guy he's fighting, which kind of a spoiler because I get to kind of like
I can't remember the name.
yeah.
I saw the trailer. I don't hate it. I mean, I don't know anything about
It looks
Blue
pretty
Beetle,
good, you know.
but I didn't hate the trailer.
Yeah, no, it was good.
I'll check it out, you know. And the Flash, like I'm not a big like DC fan, but they look pretty good. I want to check them out. I'll check them out. People like them. People like it.
Yeah, I agree.
So you have a Superman. I forgot what this is from. The Superman. What? I can't think of the.
Red Kryptonite Superman.
I think I'm not sure, but
One of
this is
the
a gold
Kryptonite.
label. This is the. These are the. It's the variants that you find, and also the glow in the dark Sonar version, Dark Knight, the Joker. That these
That's
are like the
interesting.
special edition figures that come in the packs, like one every 6 or one every 10 or whatever.
Yeah, it looks like those hologram Star Wars figures.
But you see, but the fact is that you see how good that these guys, that McFarlane puts these toys out, and how come it takes so damn long for G.I. Joe and Transformers and Star Wars and everything to come out?
Well, what I like about McFarlane is he never doubles up on a figure. Like you don't get the same figure.
Yeah, I know. He makes, and the figure's 32 points of articulation. You know, you can't go wrong with that.
I mean, DC's got such a huge backlog of characters that he could do.
And now he got the rights to doing other characters too. So other properties. He's gonna be a busy man. He's making a lot of money.
Yeah.
I like McFarlane. All right, Sideshow Collectibles. Definitely coming out. So we get the Batman, the 6-scale figure Batman that they have all the bat suits they're coming out with. And this is the which bat suit is this? This is the Batman.
It looks like the Dark Knight one, but he's got the cowl's blue. So
Yeah, the cowl's blue. So
I don't know if this is from one of the video games, Arkham Knight or something.
it's pretty cool. You know, the likeness is pretty cool. You know, if you're a Batman fan, you gotta love this. They have a lot of Batman stuff coming out, which is
Yeah, I couldn't find a price for this one, but it's probably around $300. If I had to guess.
Thank God I'm not a Batman fan.
Yeah, there's a lot. I think
Yeah,
there's going to
they-
be more in this.
They do pump a lot of Batman
Yeah,
stuff
they
out.
do. A couple of statues, $700 for the statue. You know, a pretty big statue too. So 31.5 inches. Height, 22 width, and then the dimensions are 21 and a half, which is cool. Telling you, we see these statues with me and Jimmy go to the conventions like the Toy Fair. They have all these statues up there because we go to Diamond Select and stuff like that, and they have a lot of statues, black and white statues. But this is the Hot Toys. There's Superman. Superman's pretty cool. 600. I like the bottom base. The base looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's a pretty cool Superman piece too.
Yeah, his torso. I don't know. Maybe the torso just looks a little long. But
if I'm gonna get the Superman piece, I'm gonna get this one with the Lois.
I would get this one. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the Lois Lane one better.
Yeah.
She's getting the D tonight. That's why she's smiling.
Yeah.
So, the Wonder Woman looks pretty good.
I think it looks pretty good. The face looks not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. They're dropping. Hot Toys is making a lot of money, which I still don't understand.
They're dropping a lot right now.
I don't know why Hot Toys don't make like the other bounty hunters in Star Wars, like not Durns. I'm thinking Dangar, like Bosk, Orlam. Why don't they make them? I haven't seen them come out with those figures yet. They should be.
They're just for BK.
Hey.
Oh.
Batman. Now look at how cool the
Who is that?
Villa face. Look at this. Look how like this is.
I know who that was.
Scary. If you want the Flash, but would you want
This is mugshot.
Would you want a mugshot?
You got off the PD website.
At the Miller toy in your house, looking at that craziness.
Probably be staring at me. Why don't choke me?
Yeah, right. Choke a bitch, man. You be smacking bitches, throwing chairs at people. All right, Cos babies. They have.
I never see these anywhere.
Well, they usually sell them in stores, but I don't see them a lot either. They try to.
Yeah, this set says that. I mean, you're as far as the cosplay, but this set in particular is going to launch in Hong Kong for the Flash pop-up event or whatever they're calling it.
Yeah, because they have the July. Because July they're gonna have Hot Toy Con, the Sideshow Con, which they broke away from San Diego Con, so they're gonna have their own.
They're gonna be at the Tokyo Dome.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. I have a feeling they're gonna drop a lot of figures come this year.
Yeah, well, a lot of that stuff comes from there, right? I mean,
yeah, Star Wars and
freaking
DC and Marvel. There's a lot of stuff. I got a feeling they drop the Marvels. Captain Marvel. Freaking
probably
they're gonna drop those figures. I guarantee. Yeah. I don't know what the hell happened to my microphone.
We can hear you.
Looks like it's not on. You hear me?
We hear you.
We can hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, these are cool.
Yeah, the Tom and Jerry's are pretty cool.
Harry Potter, yeah.
Yeah.
Why is Jeremy dressed, or why is Jerry dressed as Hermione though?
Yeah. So now this, I already have this in pre-order. Of course I do.
Of course you do.
Of course I do. Why wouldn't I?
I can't believe I lose track of these freaking things. This Boba Fett's probably, I don't know if he's worse than Batman, but I can't keep up with all these Boba Fetts.
I know.
He's catching up to Batman, that's for sure.
He's trying to catch up to Iron Man. Iron Man has so many outfits.
Yeah.
But I think it's pretty cool. The base lights up. I really like the limit one per person. Why?
You don't need more than one, dude.
Makes them rare.
I tell you what, it's pretty cool.
Do you need more than one down?
Do you need one? No, not really. Open one, get one in the package.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh god. All right, miscellaneous.
Here she goes.
Yeah, so you got the Steppenwolf.
Miscellaneous.
This is pretty cool. Statue. One-time villain. He actually was much better in the Snyder Cut when they showed him the Snyder Cut.
Mm-hmm.
than the actual regular version.
I hope so. They put $80 million into that movie.
All right. One time the statues not that big. The Flash has one too, which is not bad. The price. Now this is a San Diego Con exclusive, which is coming out. Alf, I like this.
Oh, Elf!
I have San Diego.
I saw these at Target. Not this one particular, but they had
Target, right? The NECA.
The animated Elf ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were animated.
What company is this, Tom?
I think it's NECA.
Oh, this is NECA?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
Yep.
thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. Now, this is pretty cool, but they haven't put the these are like the prototypes of what this is going to look like.
Ooh.
I love this line. This line is actually this 3-0 line. They like last week we showed the Optimus Prime, a Starscream, and what's his face, RC. I have the Soundwave in my showcase right here. That's the awesome. I like it.
I like it.
So the Bandai SH Figure Arts, this is diecast metal, Indiana Jones. That's reality, Jim.
Oh, it's diecast
nice.
metal?
Yeah, diecast metal. It's pretty cool. And it's his Raiders of the Lost Ark look.
Only $73. That's not bad.
It's not bad at all. Before we do go, I want to show. Yeah, first of all, here I got the Boba Fett
Oh, yeah. I remember seeing that one.
from Astro. But he also sent me this print too. Look how cool this Grievous looks.
Oh, yeah. Well, he sent me some bunch of stickers, Dom.
I took the stick here. The stickers are in here too. Speaking about comics.
You owe me a print.
Speaking about comics, I have to show this because it's Friday, and it's Fett Friday as well too. So I have to show this. This is a book. I had to show this one that came out for Empire.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Oh yeah, give or take. Oh, yeah, that book. Give or take here. So there's a book that came out, which I don't know if many people noticed. The Spider-Verse has a lot of books. So Spider-Verse came out with a book today. The Spider-Verse, like one-shots. So here. So this book is the first appearance of Sky Spider, right? And if you look at the content inside the book, I'm just going to show you really quick. Look at Kraven the Hunter. They made it like a Disney cartoon. Kraven the Hunter. So it's Kraven the Hunter and the first appearance of Sky Spider, which is like a Disney princess.
Yeah. Her universe is Disney universe, like a Disney universe.
Look at the Green Goblin, supposed to be. But then this is pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, so look at the ending.
Oh, you're gonna show us the ending?
Yeah, that's terrible. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, it is the ending.
Spoiler.
Spoiler.
Hey,
Hey, I'm sorry.
I can't go. I got to see if I can go back to it.
Yeah, and this is the cover, the Campbell cover, the Virgin cover from
Yeah, it's a nice one.
Midtown. But yeah, so the first appearance of these characters, which this is the other cover. There's like another cover too. That one.
Hey, ask Gigglefett what she thinks of
What?
this costume.
What
I
happened?
loaded it up again just for her. Gigglefett, is she still there?
Honey, come here. Jedi wants to know if you think about this costume. Yeah, he loaded it up again. Here we go. What do you think of that?
Now she's got to read the comment.
Yeah, hey, look. That Spider-Man shoots gravy.
It's perfect.
Perfect.
Perfect. We're
Look
body
like milk
inclusive.
dud. Look like Spider-Man milk dud.
We're body inclusive. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
All right. Well, that sets the stage for memes of the week, and we don't need you to vote anymore because we decided last week, what the hell? We're just going to show the PG and the R-rated meme every week until we run out of memes. Until the internet runs out of memes. That's what we're going to do. So, first meme of the week, the PG meme of the week, if I got these right.
Yeah.
If I got those right.
I'm letting get these backwards.
If not, we won't see you next week.
Yeah.
I may be suspended again. All right.
Don't worry, I thought
What do
it
you
was
see? What do you see,
up.
Dom?
The ass cheeks. It's too bald.
But what? So yeah. So we probably all thought the same thing. We probably all thought those two bald heads were her ass cheeks. We probably did. But does anybody notice the one guy has the rock on sign shaved into the back of his head?
Yeah. Yeah. That's funny.
I thought that's what caught at first. Yeah, I'm like, okay,
Who's playing?
that's her
Who's
ass
that up
cheek.
there playing? Is that Pearl Jam? Who's that playing up there?
I don't know.
Look, this.
Could be.
We gotta see who played.
Could be Skid Row.
That's not the point of the meme, Dom.
I know. I'm just saying.
Thanks for bringing it back in, James. Appreciate it.
Danzig. All right, and then the meme of the week. I don't even remember which one this was. Oh shit, we're gonna find out together. I can't remember. The following meme is probably inappropriate, requires at least a slightly dirty mind. If you're watching with your wife, unless she's giggle fed, please just pretend you don't understand. We will not explain it. God, it's such a busy day. I can't remember what it was now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's all restricted. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Me casually browsing the internet. Hot milfs in my area. Hot milfs in my area.
Something tells me he wasn't just casually browsing the internet if he's seeing hot milfs in his area pop up.
Yeah, he's watching. He's watching porn. That's funny.
Incognito page opens.
Where?
No.
Oh yeah. That's not mine. That's not me.
Yeah. Important safety tip: always clear your browser history.
Always
Exactly.
clear. Always.
Then
clear
again,
your
sometimes you can't.
Yeah.
That's funny.
All right, that's it. I don't know if that was a good one.
Before we go, you want to promote your giveaway, Jim? Again?
Oh, yeah. So, Geekstronomy is giving away a copy of the Marvel Illustrated Guide to the Spider-Verse. It's actually really cool. There's like all these different Spider-Men and what Earth they're from, and book retails for $34.99. We're giving one copy away free. All you have to do is go to our Instagram page and send out our announcement and sign up for following us on Instagram, and you're entered in the contest.
Okay,
It's open to the Continuous 48 and Canada.
Okay, so everybody in the chat, please look at my brother's page and try to get in the contest.
Yes. It ends on the 14th, so you've got until the 14th of this month.
Cool.
Roger.
There you go. Okay,
Well, we appreciate James coming on and hanging out with us this evening.
Thanks for inviting me.
You got it.
Anytime.
Even though you're still waiting for tomorrow, but that's all right.
I'm still what?
You're still waiting for tomorrow.
Yes, I am. I will send you back the text so you'll see it.
Jeez. We're not brothers for nothing.
Yeah, well, yeah. Me and my brother the same way. No one pushes my buttons. I don't. The only person that can probably push my buttons in the entire world is my brother.
AOA wants to know what's the cat's name.
Oh,
Jim.
James.
Your cat.
Your cat's name.
The cat.
The cat that was just in my lap, that's Boomy.
Boomy. Okay.
Boomy.
It's from Avatar, The Last Airbender.
Okay. Well,
King Boomy of the Earth Kingdom. Yeah.
I mean,
Obviously, we all know that.
All right. Well, I am suspended from Star Wars this week, so you will not see me Sunday. So you will not see me until next Friday, when we will be back bringing you the latest craziness in our lives, which is Domtober for the most part. and also the latest pop culture, everything like that. Finally going to go see Spider-Man this weekend. That's what I got planned. And then just hanging out with my son who's visiting from Tennessee. Sticks, what you got going on? There's no SNS this week.
I don't believe so. I don't know what I'm doing I don't know what I'm doing there.
Yeah, there's no SNS for the next couple of weeks, or at least that's what I'm hearing. Pete says he's got something planned, maybe. I don't know what it is.
I haven't heard anything.
Just keep your eye out on the IG as well as on the YouTube channel. If Pete has something planned, you'll see it pop up on YouTube. Other than that, Styx, might see Styx on Whatnot.
Yeah,
who knows?
Yeah, I'll be
selling his wares.
I'm going to a library book sale tomorrow, hoping to buy some books and resell them. So see how that goes. I got tons of books to sell. Tons of books. Got a lot of stuff.
And James, you got anything going on this weekend? Are you guys having brunch with your brother or anything?
No, actually, I'm in Ohio. He's in New York. So sadly, no. The only thing I'm doing is
in Ohio.
Yeah.
Sadly, yes.
Oh, I thought you lived closer to Dom than Ohio. Okay.
No, well, it's only a 10-hour drive, so.
No, okay.
Columbus? Near Columbus?
No, I'm near Toledo.
Okay.
I'm actually right outside Bowling Green.
All right. I've been to there.
But the only thing I'm planning this weekend is a company called Volante Design sent me a coat. I already did a video unboxing of the coat, and now I'm going to take some stills of me in the coat to go with our print article. And it's only something I've been putting off for 2 months. So
is that what you do on your channel? I've never seen your channel. I apologize.
Yeah, I do reviews of pretty much anything pop culture related, books, movies, TV, food, alcohol. So I'm going to do a small video on how to make blue milk using they're pea berry flowers. If you soak them, they turn whatever you're soaking them in blue. I just made some blue vodka, and now I'm going to try doing with milk to make blue milk.
Like a natural food coloring?
Yes, it's a natural food coloring. It's also a tea. You can drink it as a tea.
Okay.
So
that sounds cool. I'll check that out.
All right. So Dom, any plans this weekend? Are you working this weekend?
Actually, tomorrow, got a birthday party to go to tomorrow. A friend of my wife's, so we're gonna probably be doing that. Other than that, nothing planned. No con. There's a con coming up. There actually is a con tomorrow in Brooklyn, but I'm not gonna be able to make it because we're going doing some tomorrow. But there's another con coming up in Philly, RetroCon.
RetroCon, yeah.
Is going to be coming in Philadelphia again. That's in the same place where I was. So it's all 80s pop culture stuff like that. So
maybe you'll run into those same cosplayers that you ran into before.
Maybe. But I'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to go, but there's a con in Jersey too. So, but nothing.
All right. I'm Jedi Johnson. Got to wrap this up. I'm hungry. Jedi Johnson, as always, take care of yourself. Take care of those around you. I won't see you Sunday. I'll see you next week. Styx will see you next week. Dom will see you Sunday. James, you're welcome back anytime.
Thank you.
That's all we got for this week's. Dom, you want to no disintegration us
all
out
right,
of the house?
Let's do it. Let's make the force be with everybody and no disintegrations, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.